keep getting Skarmory EX real. Who die for me? I faced this on ladder too. It's like okay. Can keep. What in the insanity is that? Yo, Greenford Films, what's good? YouTube is now up. Hope you guys are doing well. What am I looking for? I'm about to put some music for YouTube. YouTube's listening to Pokemon music. Music for study, chill, work, and relax. Yo, 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 Genjutsu, what's good? I won with Buzz, so I got bullshitted, okay? You want me to show you guys what happened to me in that matchup? Because I'm going to quash up. I see Anaheim Worlds Prep is listening to Anaheim. How's the Worlds Prep going? Yo, Rishi, what's good? I'm going pretty good. I'm going to be testing a lot today. My team building partner is feeling a little bit shaky, so we're going to have to do a lot of it matchup practice. How about you? How is your Worlds Prep doing? And I see Anaheim Worlds Prep is Anaheim. So I make a playlist for every tournament I go to, and Anaheim is the first song on the Anaheim Worlds playlist. It's going pretty good, Opulence. I was in the middle of a tournament. I didn't want to stream because I was supposed to practice for Worlds, but then he had coaching sessions, so I was just like, all right, I'm just gonna go live, and then we can just test together later. So I'm currently 3-1. The deck that I'm using is the same deck that I built yesterday on stream. Love the double daily schedule. Evan has bad news. Oh no, talk to me. I'm feeling alright about it. Prep's probably going. Shouldn't feel as good as I am considering I haven't locked the 6. I think that's fine. I don't think you need to have a 6 if you have like a concept or a thing that you want to use and you've been playing, right? So like, that's all that matters. How was ranked this morning? It was terrible because I was so tired, Juretzel. And I wanted to use new decks, and it was not fun. I think like the content creator in me was stopping the sweaty rank player in me, but also because of the World Championships, I'm not going to play rank too hard. Apparently I did top kit. Oh my god, but you didn't check. No, that's a good point. Thank you, Rishi. Do take care. I can't wait if you're going to stream during the new regulation release. Like, definitely will stop by, but take care, man. But yeah, so this is the deck I'm using. And you'll notice that in my profile of games and shit, I ended up losing to this deck. And like I said, I lost to it in the most stupidest way possible. I'm still pissed off thinking about it. Basically, they went first, so I lost. That was literally the matchup. They went first, so I couldn't play the game. And I would have won that game if I went first. It was actually the most stupidest game ever. It went down to a coin flip at the beginning of the game, which pissed me off. Yeah, I think I have the. So hold up. If I go to just showdown, this is how I lost. This was the board state. And you can see my hand. I had rare candy. I would end up drawing, the stuff. But it doesn't matter because I went second. And because I went second, I lost. And then I had to send in Darkrai. Tell us what actually happened, though. This is what happened. This was my game against Ruben 21. This was game 3. Game 1, he flipped 3 heads with Eggy without Will. Like back to back to back. Does this new Crobat version feel good? I hope so, is my thought. Ison is on pretty something similar. They have Guzma instead, and they have like a cup of silver. But I like my version. I wanted Lily, I wanted Giant Cape, so I like it so far. How real are the Dragonite list? They're real. How good are they is the question that you should be asking, and I don't have an answer for you yet. Genuinely do not have an answer for you yet. Donphan's rolling the competition in the Frog EX tour. Let me check. I haven't checked the metagame yet. Oh my god, Pheromosa 68%. Oh my god, Donphan Lucario 69%, bro. This is like, It's so clear. Oh shit, my bro Tommy. Did Tommy drop? It looks like he dropped to play freaking... Yeah, he dropped to play... whatchamacallit. El Boss. Yeah, no, this is a sick deck. Why no Dark Pendant? Because of deck space. Did you climb yet? No, we're still need to climb. Jody, sup? I made up to not rank 106 sick. So let me get this DM. Choppa for real ended up hitting rank 1 last night with my old deck list. Which is pretty sick. So big shout outs to them. They're currently 1847. And they just used my like main deck list. So it's like really, really sick to see that. So that version's still good. Made Master Ball with a 60% win rate. Hell yeah. I think my win rate is actually chopped. Because I've been like... I was playing super poorly last night. Like, I was literally falling asleep at the game. I've been struggling with choking because of nerves recently. What would you recommend? I think just recognizing that... that we're not playing for much, Maya. I think that's the first step. It's just remember, we're not really... There's nothing, like, crazy that we're playing for. Forms of prizing and stuff. And that's, like, fine. And, like, every opportunity is a chance to grow, right? Instead of, like when you do choke because of nerves, I think just like paying attention to why you choked and making sure to like patch that, like keep that in mind at all points, is my advice to you. Professor Crab Dance, can I lament that the fact I opened 30 packs last night and got 0 EX cards? I'm so sorry, dude. Dark Tina at 72% win rate. Does that surprise anybody? It does not surprise me. But currently Dark Tina's eating shit in this tournament. I mean, it has a lot of players that are... Never mind, bro. It's such a good deck. I've been meaning to ask you your thoughts on the new coin flip supporter. I think there's so many weird cards that can definitely be used. So my thoughts on Will is that it's okay. Unfortunately, that's just my thought. It's like okay. It's not like outstanding. Oh, whoa, what am I playing against? Whoa. Now this is a real day. Can't believe we're on year 2 of Dark Tina. This fuckery won't go on much longer. I got top 50 and then dropped a ton of games, coping. Okay, I'm playing against a very interesting deck. This is going to be our first match of this tournament here. This deck is currently also doing really good. What am I scared of? I'm scared of them going first and having Tortinator first, right? But yeah, you're correct. Tort is technically better with Lyra because you can, when it's damaged, you can always just switch it out. Can you do a first thought tier list today? Yeah, I could probably do that. I wasn't thinking, wouldn't using Road colorless with that support to be kind of back to deck can be. So my thing is like the cards that send things back to the deck aren't that good. Even back to the hand, I think those cards are just not that good. Because like decks like Dark Tina just attach to the back, right? They just won't attach to the front. And that's like my current thought is like these type of decks, like don't like it's the same thing that people were like, oh, Zatu is so good, it sends you to 10 HP. These cards are not the ones that get the most value out of Will. I think that Executors, both Executor EX and Alola, are the ones that are going to get the most value out of them, right? I think even like cards like the old Sarina, cards that are already like, because think of it like this: a willed Executor is stronger than a red Executor Fliptails. So like you got to think about the value that you're getting out of it, right? A like 150 damage for like that. Are you a Macargo 16 Trainers believer? Hell no. Hell no. But I think it's fun. I think it's a fun deck. I can recognize it's a fun deck. I know that viewers tend to really like Wug Trio, and this is like a strong, probably the strongest Wug Trio will ever be. So that's my thought. How do you think of Guz and Selly with Will? I don't think you can ever realistically get the Celesteela Will combo. It's more likely you get the Guz combo. And that's like fine, I guess. Guaranteeing the first coin flip. Thoughts on Kingdra EX? Card seems strong, but water in general doesn't seem... Water is not very strong, correct. That's my current thought. Water is pretty weak. And it sucks. Anyway, my opponent's deck is just going to be above my deck. So I'll put this here. I forgot to put my deck, so I'm sorry, chat. I'll make my deck after this match. This is the Frog EX, yes. I'm going second. They have Cyndaquil. Oh, that's probably the best. Let's see, they have Silver. That's actually annoying. They have Red Card. That's actually annoying. They have Mars. Nah, holy shit. They have the Avengers of pissing me off. All on their freaking... They don't have things, so I can just do this. Mars down. Let's see what happens. I'm just gonna poison. I ended up pulling 2 shiny Gyarados. Too bad it's not very good. RIP. Can you do a free-to-play guide? What would a free-to-play guide have? I think like it's just like my like tips if I was to get into the game today. I think it's something I can do. Because I think that like my thing is my biggest advice is use trading apps 100%. Like do not open up older packs, especially if you can trade for them. Because eventually you'll catch up. The hardest part is catching up, right? You think they should remove the win streak in Masters? Hold up. Sorry, I'm like locked in. I'm gonna do this. I'm just gonna turn Mercy Kill, but also it's probably faster than clicking attack. You think they should remove win streaks in Masters? What are your thoughts on streaks? I think that streaks are probably better than just straight hands. Is this Filipino music? Is this Filipino music? Maybe. It's the song is called Aura, by the way. It's Ivy. Yeah, it is that. It is that. 4 of Spades. Hype moments for real, for real. Misty's really gatekeeping an entire archetype. Yeah, they just... I think this is probably why Charizard is so good, too, because it's like no water deck that people want to willingly use. Yeah. I didn't purposely use that because there's no point. I use Lily. I use my supporter for the turn. So there's literally no card that I would want to be put here. Because the card I want to be put here is Zubat. And it doesn't matter if I put Zubat now or later. You know what I'm saying? Why is there a second deck list on the screen and you're using a third one? Because what is the usual thing that I forget to do? And then when you realize, you'll be like, oh, that makes sense. The thing that I didn't do was... update my deck. Yeah. I didn't wipe either. So like now if I get Mars to 1, I can still Sylveon. So I'm basically just holding it. There's no point in me playing it. There's no card I need to play right now. What do you think of Macargo? It's fun, I guess. That's it. I think if you want to use Macargo, you should. Do you have a new deck tier list? No, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a tier list at the end of this video day. At the end of this day. Like right now, I'm like, is there a card I should play? Like, no, the game's effectively over, so I'm just gonna attach, attack. There's nothing my opponent can really do here. What do you think of Macargo? I don't think of Macargo. I'm winless against Macargo in ranked. That makes sense. It's like, I don't think it's bad. Like, I don't think it's bad. It's not a deck that interests me. Does that make sense? I don't think it's bad. I'm not interested in playing it. Mountain, I can't wait to peep it. See, now I'm going to Sylveon, because I want to draw Cyrus. I want to draw Cyrus, or I want to draw Sabrina so that I can end this game. And I draw one of them, right? So... And I get to thank Jeffin for the Subarino. I'll peep that deck after, the baby Darkrai deck. Okay. There, we have my deck list now, the actual deck list. I'm going to save it in Pocket Decks. I don't know why you're not running Crobat EX. I am running Crobat EX. Crobat Arceus is fun. The more I play with Crobat, the more I agree with you. I genuinely do not. I think that the 50 HP sucks. I think that my thoughts is I hope they print a 60 HP Zubat soon. I would like actually cry to get a 60 HP Zubat. Like, please, bro. This shit sucks. Crobat is bait. Like, maybe. No. I think it's good. I don't think it's as good as I initially hoped for it to be. What do you think about Lugia EX being essentially a worse Dragonite EX? Dragonite EX is... Hold on, let me take the first. I'll go, but if you find the right off-meta deck to match into the meta, you will clap. Dragonite EX is 6 cards, so I think that Lugia is its different type of Pokemon. I do think, though, overall, Dragonite performs its role better. Dragonite is a big basic killer. 180 is insane, like, and the thing that makes Dragonite a little bit different, the cargo one taps. Oh my god. Oh no, no. Oh fuck. My opponent has red card Mars, so I'm just gonna play everything here. Yo, Meat Hammer! Getting me the Subarino Gabagino Chappuccino! I almost lost to Mag Cargo because of that. He ain't wrong, though. I mean, it's not bad. Like, I think that Mag Cargo is just, like, not good, but it's not bad. I think Mag Cargo is better on ranked than it is in tournament. Does that make sense? I think in tournament where you have to play a best of 3 and your opponent can see everything you can do, it's pretty easy to deal with. But... yeah, it's a good Yeah, Fanfi also one-tap Zubat. This is not a high bar. Thank you, Snoopy. Espeon is a sleeper card. I do think Espeon's really strong. I'm getting red carded. This is fine. I actually don't mind getting red carded here. I kind of wanted to get red carded, and I'm getting flared for 20. Let's see. What are my thoughts here? I'm gonna Sylveon here so that I can get to my candy. Woo! And I'm just gonna attack with Darkrai. I think I should win on curve against this deck every single time. Because the moment they start attacking with Tornado, unless they obviously Kiawe, it's like pretty fine. And I also have a heal 60, which is going to make these attacks take a little bit longer for them to KO me. They only have a Cyrus. Cyrus is scary, but like it's like whatever. And if they ever kill Darkrai, I can Mars them. Is Babies Ho-Oh, Lugia, Arc, and Meme deck? No, I think Babies are good. I've always said Babies are good. I think the problem with Babies is the prize mapping, right? That's why Silvally Babies are doing so good, because they have a normal prize map. You're allowed to use 2 Silvally still. But I think the prize mapping of Babies can be awkward. I want to research here. I mean, don't really have any other card to play. I'm going to play this EV just to have space. And then I can Cyrus if they switch out. So let's see what they do. Bad prize map. So here's the thing. I think Babies and Dragonite is good. And that's also quote-unquote bad prize mapping. But Dragonite VOs 180. And has 180 HP. And has a lot of healing options. Whereas 150 HP is surprisingly not high in the context of what you need to do with that card, right? Like 150 HP when you need to KO Darktina, right? A fully charged Gira that's going to attach is really rough. ET is really rough. Okay, I've won. This is good. They've bricked though, but apartment that we want share. I wonder what that wife. Top 1 in ranked is using EV box right now. That makes sense. But are they? I don't know. Do you have a? Did they tweet it? The dog we won't shove is now one I would not choose. Still waits for you. Flareon or Espeon box? Oh, true. There's 2 different boxes now. There's 2 different Eevee boxes. We have to actually start specifying them now. Okay, when comes the I wasn't wrong about Babies. I said that they're good. I said that they would be broken with 4 prize points. Yeah. I don't think Babies are broken. I think they're good. Socialist, I'll go by a new name. Right in the corner of your... Phaeton is number 1 now. Swag. Again, isn't lost on me. Sylveon was fire type, it would be Grillvion. There literally is a fire type S. Don't piss me off. Leafeon Flareon is, well, Leafeon Flareon is literally, like I said, and like the best baby deck is the deck that proves my point. It's a baby deck with a good prize mapping. I said a baby deck with a good prize mapping is a good deck, right? I think I very clearly said that. And Silvally Babies has good prize mapping. Prize mapping. Yeah, this is just juice. It's just too much to deal with. Leafeon Fire is versatile and very hard to brick with because every card evolves from. Yeah, that's why Sylveon Espeon is also good. Sylveon Espeon is really good as well. I think the issue with Sylveon Espeon is they don't have energy cheating, which is the problem. Oh. Okay, so they're just waiting. The E-Dater coin gets heads more often than not, by the way. Pretty important. That's Mars and not Sabrina, correct. I feel like we're at a point where the meta is going to be so diverse that no one deck will rise above the rest. I think that's not true, in that the meta is so diverse, therefore there is going to be a deck that centralizes it, right? Like Charizard in Ranked, for example. It was a diverse meta, but it didn't stop high rank becoming Charizard Fiesta, right? Right now, I think that the top centralization is Buzzwole. I think Buzzwole's really good right now, right? Maybe tournaments for now are going to be different, right? The metagame stats show that we have the highest deck has a 10% share, right? Such a small share in the grand scheme of things. But yeah, I think that there's always going to be something. It's just not going to last long. What's your favorite trainer card in the set? Silver? It's probably my favorite trainer card. Crobat with the Dark Red Pings is good. Sylveon is still extremely strong. However, I do think that Sylveon loses to Buzzwole and it loses to Darktino, so like I'm surprised Crobat isn't doing better. I know what Crobat's problem is. I can talk about it a little bit. So I think Crobat's main problem is so this format is kind of interesting. If we look at the entire set of Wisdom of Sea and Sky, you'll notice what happened with all the EXs is that the damage floor either was low or is fuck you high, right? It's either low, like there's a lot of like Lantern deals 80, Kingdra deals 90, Crobat deals 70, right? Plus poison, Shuckle deals 60, average 30. And then they have cards like that Lugia, who's just like, screw you, it doesn't matter what your HP is. You're going to die, right? And my thought is that the low damage is actually impacting Crobat, because it's very easy to play around Crobat, and like 170 is actually a pretty awkward HP number. If it was like 180 HP, it would be really insane because you can heal through a lot of different things, but you're pretty much on death's door after one like Giovanni 50 damage into like Silvally, right? And you're only dealing 70, so things like Zeraora lives you. There's a lot of things that just live and are allowed to switch out, right? You leave a lot of things at 10, and it's actually kind of interesting in regards to this deck, right? You don't even KO. Like if a Ho-Oh heals, right? If they PCL or Potion, they're already out of range for killing. So I think I might have to revisit my rules on building Crobat. I do kind of want to see if I can fit a like poison damage dealer, for example, right? I do want to see if I like either Nihiligo or I'm running double Crobats, because I do think that this deck's damage reach is pretty low. Like the most it deals in a turn is 100. And that's not a lot, right? Pair Crobat with Good Ninja, that's also low damage. That doesn't solve my problem. That's just dealing 100 damage. Red might fix that issue for me. I think that Arceus kind of fixes that issue. There's the Crobat Arceus decks, if you've seen it. That also do pretty nicely. Let me see if I can find it. If anyone's playing it here. Arceus, Tapu Koko, blah 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 blah. There's only one Arceus Crobat player for some reason. This deck kind of fixes that issue that I have with it. They're using a 130 finisher. It's kind of interesting list in general. But like this kind of fixes my issue because the damage reach is now 30 plus 80 plus 20. And that's 30, 80, 20. I'm too stupid for this. I can't do the math. You guys know the math. 120, right? Like that might be one Silverline, two Nihilego. I can also see that. Basically, what I'm trying to say is that I think that the damage is lacking in Crobat. That's Crobat's main issue. And Darkrai is great, but Darkrai doesn't deal enough damage either. No, I agree with you throwing buckets. If it did any more, I'd actually freak out as well. I'm just saying this is why I'm talking about why Crobat feels underwhelming, right? Compared to like I think it was the most hyped card for me. Zubat is also 50 HP. It sucks. Zubat dies to everything in this meta. So sometimes you don't even get to see your thingy. There's a lot of issues with the deck. It's a broken deck. Don't get me wrong. I think it's a top tier deck. Like, don't let me, like, I'm not downplaying it. It seems a lot of, I like it. I still play Shadowverse. I just don't have time to stream it because the World Championships is coming up. And, like, if I stream this game, I can't play another game afterwards because I really have to prep for the World Championships. But yeah. How about Nihi and the Arceus, Crobat? So my issue is like there's no consistency in that. I feel like it's really awkward for me to not play Sylveon. That's my thing. I think that you not playing Sylveon in a stage 2 deck feels pretty bad. Right? Like Dragonite EX feels bad for me to play. Jody's on a 9-5 when a new set comes out. I mean I skipped the first 4 rounds. Could we go straight poison with the Clodsire EX? Hits. What's the issue with that deck? Straight poison. Starting Wooper sounds like it's terrible because you can't deal things out. I just think Clodsire's chance has been missed. We need a 5 p.m. VGC cutover since yeah, I am gonna do a VGC cutover this stream. I might even stream VGC today. Fun fact. Isn't Wooper 50 HP too? Yeah. Like, it sucks. These cards are... Let me see if the guy I lost to... Oh, they lost to an Oricorio. Yeah, that makes sense. Cena's probably using the babies. The babies are so good. The babies are so good. They're so good when the prize mapping makes sense, right? When the prize mapping doesn't make sense, it feels awful. They're also... Look, they're showing... they're running PCL and Guzma. This is how you're supposed to run these decks. You need healing in your Oricorio decks now. Dragonite EX is so good with Lie, I agree. The babies having no weaknesses is also super good. Yeah, that's the balancing act. They should have no weakness. They're already 30 HP. You sneeze and they die. But yeah. I played an Ori deck with PCL plus 2 potions yesterday evening. Yeah. The Ori players are evolving running double PCL as they should. People adapt. Are you surprised no one is using Smooth Chum? No, but I am surprised people are using Tyrogue. There's like quite a few Tyrogue decks. Also, someone told me to check them out. You need 5 wins to advance, yeah. And I'm currently 4-1. Let me see. Numa. Oh, they're not playing in this tournament. Okay. What's happening in the Magma tournament? That's what I should look at. Can you show the Donphan deck lists from Toner? You need me to show you this deck list? Wait a minute. Where have I seen this deck list before? Where have I seen this deck list before? I feel like a YouTuber made a video about this. I feel like there was like a video or something about this on YouTube. Was it titled The Strongest New Decks? Did he talk about Donphan here? Whoa, yes, Sabrina, Iono, Guzma, Giovanni, Cyrus, Rocky Helmet. This guy might be Jody. Check the matchups. You're playing exactly what you expect. Eevee decks. Eevee decks all the way down. These aren't fraud matchups. These are Eevee decks all the way down. This deck is interesting. Unfortunately, they've lost 2 in a row now. It's just Pichu, Zara, Pika EX. I think they're supposed to be running Ori in this deck. I think Pichu Pika EX is a real deck, by the way. I don't think this version of it is real, because they have a Shaman instead of an Oricorio. But I do think that this is... Someone was talking about it, Nuno Lee was talking about it last night, and I was perking my ear up and listening. I sat my ass down and listened. Leafeon Sylveon. Is this the Psychic type box deck? No, it's also... This deck is running around a lot. It's Eevee, Execute, Alolan Eggy. I gotta put a lot of respect on Alolan Eggy, right? It's doing really good. Are you pronouncing it Pichu? Did I say Piku? I might have said Piku, I don't know. I'd be yapping. There's Pichu and Pika, right? So maybe Piku is a good... Do you think the new Absol is usable in dark decks? Yes, asterisk, only if it's your favorite. No otherwise. Don't use it otherwise, is my current thought. There's a Leafeon Jolteon? Bro, they're just using anything in these games, bro. Flip 4 coins, this attack does 40 for each heads. Bro, they're actually just playing anything. They're 3-1, and then they played against... But yeah. Let's see what are some 5-1s. There's a Zard guy. Look, you're going to notice that the Zard guy is running the exact same tournament list, except they have a Charmander now. This is just the exact same tournament list. And they've played mostly stuff that... I'm surprised they beat Vice. But Vice is now 3-2. They're using Silver Lily, Dark Pendant. Interesting. Darktina is still king? Of course. Let's see what are some other 5-0s. Mamume Fisto is using... I saw that some of them are using Dawn now, but this is just a regular deck list. Oh, they're using Mars Red card. Did they drop Giant Cape? They dropped Giant Cape for more cards. Makes sense. Boom, boom. Medusa is running Arceus Coco. Is there new changes to this deck? Electrical Cord, right? Elemental Switch is good. Silver Red card is stupid. Yeah, this is a good deck. Arc Coco. Dirty Charmander is a baby killer. I am very aware. Sunshi is playing. Yep. Gods is also playing Buzzwole. Buzzwole's really good right now. Buzzwole has a good matchup board against a lot of the new decks. These players tied. Darktina and Buzzwole tied. I wonder how their last game went for the tie to happen. 2 Darkrai, 2 Tyro, 2 Pichu, and is wrecking with it. Which tournament? Are they just streaming ranked, Senshi? Because that's actually pretty cool. Darkrai, Tyro, Pichu. He's streaming ranked right now. No, that makes sense. You can attack with Darkrai on turn 2, essentially. And Tyrogue is no, that's a cool deck. He gets my cook approval. What's a good buzz list? Is there still like 3 versions of it? Like kind of, but like not really, but like kind of. Here, let's check some of our Buzzwole players. So if you look at like this guy's deck, and we have SBE Sarah 6. What's Tyrogue do? 20 damage for no energy. So you can deal 40 damage. So yeah, there's like the Pharaoh, and then there's probably still the other versions of Kartana. So you can just choose, but the decks haven't really like changed too much, right? There's a Kartana version. The items are just the same. Does anyone have a Guzma for Fochi? If not, you can always ask in the Discord as well. I just played against the Dialga Ho Arceus Machiarna deck. Bro, they just playing anything. They are just like... They're just doing anything in these streets. Not the hub. Y'all are so corny. Froggy X Thunderlol is using Sylveon Eevee? Eh? Oh, it's an Espeon EX Psychic Box, see? Psychic Box, Psychic Eevee Box is good right now. It's kind of goofy, but the Espeon EX Dirty Healing is like real. Like legitimately. I was wrong. I was wrong about the how big the healing is. Don't match into me again. I want to go day 2. How do you tie in this tournament? In game 3, you guys both tie, or you guys just decide on tying. So what happened is they probably played up to game 3, and then they got cooked. Crobat is kind of on fraud watch. I agree. I talked about my issues with Crobat right now. I think its damage cap is too low. And things heal out of it. Things heal out of it way too much. And that is my problem with Crobat at the moment. 30 damage, 70, 80, up to 100 in a turn is not enough. Not enough at all. But, yeah. I mean, I'm like doing fine. But I'm recognizing its issues pretty dang. Also, I lost this game because I went freaking... My opponent went first, which pissed me off. This deck pissed me off. But it's pretty good. Will deck... Espeon EX is just a better Cresselia. Espeon is doing great for a card you said is meh. Yeah, I was wrong. Right? I was wrong on how strong Espeon EX was. In fact, I think Espeon EX is actually better than Umbreon EX at the moment. Which is kind of a crazy statement. Look at the Magma results. Bet. What's a good Oricorio deck if you don't have Elemental Switch? You don't need Elemental Switch. You can play Silvally, Pichu, or thingy. Is the Magma tournament finally over with? They're in the top... Oh, Nuggets is there. They're in the top 4. And they have a lot of different decks. Hassoff and Nuggets are new, and then there's older decks as well. That's pretty sick. This guy's running 1-1-1. We actually talked about... Someone mentioned this on stream not like an hour ago. What if we just drop the EV counts? This makes sense. This is a cool deck. This has like a lot of stuff going for it. I would probably still use Giant Cape, but like this is a lot of stuff going for it. And the 1-1 EV Sylveon might be optimal. But we'll have to obviously keep seeing it. I want an Espeon deck. Yeah, so this is what you're going to do, Tommy. You're going to go on to Limitless. If you're looking, you're going to go to search for Pokemon TCG Pocket decks. And there are going to be some Sylveon Espeon decks already available for you to watch. Right? Let's just type Espeon. See? And there's 3 of them so far. 2 of them top 16 in my tournament. And you can just see them. And you can open that as image. And you can get inspiration. Most of this new set isn't good. I talked about what this new set is like. That shirt button is holding on for its dear life. Yeah. Anyway, back. Yeah. It's actually really cool. Yeah, it's not broken. You don't like the Espeon deck? The Espeon deck didn't solve its problems from last set. It's still very much a going second deck. And I think that a deck that needs to go second in this meta is not going to be good. In fact, most decks have an aspect of them that are great going first. Sylveon, Espeon is not one of those decks. It's still a good deck, but I don't feel comfortable needing such a second centric deck, right? Like Darkrai Gira, good going first or second. Donphan Luke, good going first or second. Zard Sylve, also good going first and second. Crobat Sylve first, second, right? A lot of these decks are all good going first and second, whereas like that deck really, really, really wants to go. Have you ever shirt button with your life on the line? It's hard making an Espeon EX deck with Gira turn first, but also an Ori killer. Can you show the Don Luca list? Yeah, so this is one that's currently fighting for its life. It's fighting a Darktino right now in top 4. It's just a good deck. Tyrogue is actually a lot better than people. Tyrogue plus Geo, KO, Zubat. Which is really messed up. Bro, people just be using anything in these decks. Hiker is cool. But yeah, this is a cool deck. Double Rogue. Double Roger. Hiker's just chilling there. How much you gonna bet he has a full art Hiker? And it's like, shit, I gotta use this now, huh? Bro stole the full art. I was like, I mean, I guess. Right now, all I'm waiting for is, I need to see a thingy in, Donphan. Tyrogue plus Lucario, yeah, plus, not Tyrogue plus Lucario, Tyrogue, Lucario, or Tyrogue or Geo, yeah, that makes sense. I opened the wrong, no, I was haphazardly doing a Wonder Pick, and I accidentally Wonder Picked for a Crobat when I was trying to do the Pichu. I feel so stupid. I just wasted 3 Wonder Pick glasses. No! I just wasted my luck. Oh, I'm playing Toner. We were just talking about this guy. Shit. And I missed a Pichu. That's what I wanted. So, I'm playing against the deck. Let's listen to myself and see how I beat this. You dare use my own spells? No Tyrogue, yeah. Because I didn't put Tyrogue in my deck because I didn't realize how strong Tyrogue would be based on the context of the meta. So maybe I'm saved by the fact that they don't have that. I didn't save my opponent's deck. Holy shit, it's cooked. Okay, maybe it's not that cooked. Is it time for Squirt Bottle yet? Like lowkey. The Macargo decks on ladder are so brain dead. I agree. I saw Buzzwole decks are running, there's a top Buzzwole deck that was running, the thingy. So basically they lose if they... I think Tyrogue is better, for real, for real. They're gonna Iono next turn? Shit, you're correct. Did they Pokeball and not? Did they just brick here? Did they not? Oh my god, they bricked. Poggers? Poggerinos? Can we get some Pog champs in chat? Can we get some Pog champs? What do you reckon the new regulation is? I hope it's fun. That's kind of my thoughts. Because it's not going to be champions, so I hope that it's fun. Why are they not? Because they took my deck list from the YouTube video, but that was like day one, and I think that like that's really what it is. I'm going to win off of YouTube video diff. But also, they did clearly just brick a Donphan. So I'm getting lucky by the fact that they bricked Donphan. Ito, bleh. Like, I'm actually just gonna win because they're missing their goat. Unless... Should I Sabrina here? I think Sabrina's safe. They deal 50 plus Geo, so I should... Giant Cape here as well. What's the highest tier you can predict the Lugia EX deck will be by the end of the deck? Top 1000? Oh, highest tier. Like a tier 2 deck. Like tier 2 or 3. So tier 2 is the highest then. Tier 3, I don't think it can be tier 1. But like, I'd love to be proven wrong. No music on YouTube? Did this song end? Oh, video can instead continue watching. Sorry guys, thank you for pointing that out. What's tier 1 right now? All the old decks. All of the old decks. Master Ball isn't filled up for Dragonite's highest potential tier 1, true. Don't tap on the glass, don't tap on the glass, don't tap the glass. I finally got my second Crobat, hell yeah. I looked away. Sorry, I saw a beautiful woman on Twitter. And I almost forgot to pick my moves. Which would have been bad because I would have lost. Don't tap on the glass, don't tap the glass. Japanese businesswoman? Of course not. But she's also a beautiful woman. That's on purpose. But no, yeah. X is dangerous. Like, low-key, I was just like, I was just like, oh wow, that is a beautiful woman. And then I almost ran out of time. I almost ran out of time to switch into Darkrai. Alright. Is it enough to build this deck just from... Yeah, Ho Packs is the best pack you should open. Hobo packs have everything. Oof. Don't tap the glass. Don't tap the glass. What? I'm going second. Oh, I'm safe. I'm not safe. They have one Giovanni and I'm dead. I think that's the change I'd make to that deck. I'd add more Geos. How are you live, bro? You do not quit. I mean, yeah, this is my job. That's why I'm live. I currently do content creation coaching full time. I unfortunately do not have the time to not put my time in. Did you see that Phantom Mars? Alright, chat, can you join me in prayer? You do not have Giovanni. In the name of Arceus, you do not have Giovanni. In the name of Crobat. How we doing? We're doing pretty good, Poma. How are you? Yeah, gonna X speed. Yeah. Don't tap the glass. Don't tap the glass. I think they mean you usually don't stream. Do I not stream this much? Oh no! This is even worse. Don't tap the glass. Don't tap the glass. Don't tap the glass. Ooh. How broken is Batty Boy? Batty is okay. Isn't your usual stream just like every 2 days? Not really, no. I just wasn't streaming as much because I was focused on editing videos and the season was ending. Wait, I touched the wrong Pokemon. Fuck. Why am I playing like a bot? Oh my god. Well, this is kind of awkward. Oh my god, I'm such a troll. I had the game. And I might still have the game. Just don't tap the glass. Don't tap the glass. Don't tap the glass. Bro's playing like he's grinding solo, it's true. Well, no, I didn't realize that Batty Boy is like a... It's on the thingy for some reason. I'm getting Iono'd. As long if they Iono into I lose. It's kind of awkward. Don't tap the glass. Don't tap the glass. Don't tap the glass. Oh my god, they did so much damage. I think I've gotten extremely lucky in this game, though. I'm not going to talk about... I've definitely gotten extremely lucky in the fact that my opponent hasn't hit Donphan. I just win, right? I just win because they... But yeah. I mean, like, my streams, especially when a new set is out, I stream a lot usually. And I have Tara Neeson, but what is my issue with streaming right now is the World Championships is coming in 2 weeks. So that's why I'm doing more tournament gameplay instead of ranked stuff. Because I think if I'm going to use my time, I would rather spend it in tournaments because I have more fun playing tournaments. But yeah, I got pretty lucky. That double rogue Donphan is on game 3 with Darktina. That's pretty sick. Tournament round 6. I think I made day 2, maybe. I gotta check how many rounds this was. I have to check how many rounds this is. Currently, 5-1. It's pretty sick. But yeah, hot take: Crobat is overhyped. That's not even a hot take. I think it's true. I think I've probably played the most games now with it out of like people who yap. I think it's just okay. I think that I already know it's a real problem, but I think it's still a good deck. Crobat being overhyped where the hype was tier 1. You know what Crobat is like? Crobat is like a draft prospect that you're like, this is going to be the next LeBron James, you know, it's going to be the next Tom Brady. And really, they're just a good role player. You know, they have a solid spot in. He's not Ben Simmons. He's actually a deck. It's like Zion, you know? It's a kind of like a Zion situation where I thought that this was going to be a tier 1 busted, broken. Who's Ben Simmons? Basketball player. Just ordered some Jollibees. Hell yeah. Shout out the Philippines and Jollibees. Can we tie in Frog EX? I got work in the morning. If we play, yeah. Is this... Do we have one more round? How many rounds is this? We have one more round? Yeah, we could probably tie. I don't see why you couldn't. I see you took out the... Yeah. I think my bracket has been pretty fake, though. I think this has been, like, the easiest tournament bracket I've ever had. I do not understand the Jollibee love over here. I think that it's okay. It's like a good fast food spot. So he's saying Crobat doesn't work very hard during the off-season shit. I'm saying that, like, we put too much expectation on it to be the next, like, tier 1 meta deck. And I think it's, like, just outside of it right now. I think it's a good deck. Like, I am, like, going to be in top cut, right? I don't think that this has been a very hard tournament run. I don't think it's been a hard tournament run at all. But, it's been a fun one. I think I've played, like, my only real matches were, like, my round 1, my round 3-ish, my last round, round 6. So what's the new top tier 1 meta deck? I don't think there is a new top tier 1. I think Pichus are clearly firmly cementing, like, older decks. Like, this deck is really good. But it's just helping an old deck. Just making an old deck more consistent. So yeah, Darktina with Silver is tier 1. Pichu Silv is definitely the closest to tier 1, yeah. New tier 1 deck is Darktina. People asking, yeah, I mean, I'm not shy. I said it. My hot take last season, Darktina was the best deck in the format. I think that's still the case this season. But yeah. Not gonna lie, kind of sick of Sylve. I think we are all going to be... Oh, speaking, guys, so I paused my Jokera video to continue watching. But I'm currently in my... So for those of you who don't know, instead of getting, like, right-wing rage bait on my Twitter these days, what I've been getting is, like, Jokera content. And, you know, I'm not complaining. If that's going to be my... See, we have some people in chat. Yeah, so I want you guys to know I am halfway... I'm halfway through this unemployed Parasocial quickly explains. And I'm like... It's just like a streamer couple, but not a couple. It's like a parasocial relationship that people have with this. They're shipping them. They're shipping two people, two real life people, but like Jason's streams are like kind of apparently like that. Yeah, you already know. Don't tap the glass. I was explaining don't tap the glass to Eugen. Did you see? No, I don't watch their streams. I've never watched a single stream. I get all their content through clips on Twitter. So I know so much about them, and I literally do not follow them. I have never watched a Jason stream, but I would rather that than like any other content that you can get on Twitter. Do you know Wolfie? A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Bro is getting the cherry picked chef kiss. Yeah, I do. So I get so much I know so much about this couple, or fake couple, because that's what I guess Jason's streams are like. And basically, I saw that video on my timeline. I'm like, I guess I'll just start watching. You have no idea what Don't Tap the Glass sounds like? I'm gonna have to play it for you then. Don't tap the glass. Don't tap the glass. I can't take myself. I'm gonna ruin. You became a parasocial? No. I think becoming parasocial is when you start placing a stake in it. I'm educating myself by watching a 2-hour-long video. But I think that like in another life, I would love to do silly in real life streams, because like I realize a lot of in real life streams are like scripted, right? A lot of these in real life streams are like scripted like moments and stuff, and I think that's like really fun. It's just like really hard to break into at this point too. Maybe one day. It's like a modern day sitcom. Yeah, I get that. Like I'm like watching the like things. I'm like, okay, like this makes sense. I see how people are parasocial with it. I think it's like impressive, you know, because they have to deal with that, and they're like balancing, you know, work life and like personal life. Because unlike TV shows, it could be real. Like I understand it. I understand. Didn't that dude have the person who made the AI? Yes, the person who made the AI. Don't Tap the Glass has had an incident with a watermelon. Yeah. They're making bank off it, though. That was my thought, is that they're making bank off it. And I love that they're making bank off it. Eugen even was like, because she was listening to the video from the other room, and she's like, I hope that this is a completely fake relationship. And because she, you know, she grew up on the streets of LA, yada, yada, yada. She's like, I'm battle hardened. I've dealt with this stuff. She's like, I've played these games before. I hope it's all fake, and she's getting her money. So yeah. Sakura got big and Jason got back-to-back 40k subs. Yeah, that's back to 40k subs. That's good for him. That's so much. I can't even imagine how much money that is. Right? And this is just like, oh my god. Hey, what's up, Jody? I'm Coco Pelli, the Typhlosion guy. GG's. I'm 4-2 now. That's really impressive. Did you hear about the baseball disaster? What's the baseball disaster? I'm currently in this point in the video. I'm at the point where they had the matching nails, and she's like over 100k a month easy. Yeah, like that's just like, I can't imagine what that's like, Kylie. I'm at that first. They called it the incident in the video, which I think is like so funny. Like this guy is so invested in this relationship. You are way back. No spoilers though. Don't Tap the Glass is so good. I love Tyler. I went to Camp Flog Gnaw. I was thinking of going to Camp Flog Gnaw again this year, but yeah. Oh, is that a long documentary? Yeah, I'll show you. It's a 2-hour video. You saw the hill? Yeah, I did. I went to the one that had like SZA. Was last year the one with SZA and all of them? I have really bad sense of time because so much has happened in my life in the last 2 years. But it's the one that had like SZA, had Hillbillies, God, so many singers. God damn. Had Pink Panthers. I cried. She's so. Look up the Phillies game. Okay, I'm gonna look up the Phillies game right now. Have you ever? I went to Austria once. I need to go to Germany though. What happened in the Phillies game? Oh, I don't care about that, bro. People need to stop doing that type of stuff. Have you seen the clip where they're shouting out the donations and Arky's mirror reflection with 25 gifted? I haven't seen that clip. Darktina's in Magma Finals. I want that deck to be dead. I am sorry, Josiah. I have bad news for you. How do you feel about it compared to the US? I need to go. Like, my thing is I love traveling. I like how different every place is. I didn't stay there long enough, but I have some great friends there. And it's cool. I think that, you know, one day I do hope to live outside of the US at least once. I'm realizing that it's something I would love to do. And I can't do that without visiting more of the world, so. Dragonite being good is so rad. Yeah, I don't know how good it is, but it's good enough to be played. And that's better than anything I can say. Just qualled feels good. Hell yeah, Zansky. I'm also shoo-in for a top cut. Just qualled, but use Darktina. Come live in Japan. My friend wants me to move. It's where she's very pro live with me in Japan, but that's a lot. I think Tokyo is great. It's a type of city I can live in. I think the nightlife is good in Tokyo. I think the food is pretty solid as well. Is there a tourney I can play today? Let's find out. So all you can do if you want to find out tournaments, you just go to this, you do upcoming. You can just do edit and like go to pocket only. And today, the only other tournament is a small underground pop-up that happens in an hour and a half. Otherwise, the next tournament that you can join is Satumi's Econ Cup. There's also the Terremoto Trainers. There's a lot of tournaments tomorrow. Literally every point of tomorrow, there's a tournament. Can anyone join? Anyone can join tournaments. Yeah, it's as easy as clicking. Look, there's a no meta. There's a non-meta EX yada yada. I can register if I want, right? And then I can just do boop, boop, and I registered for the tournament. That's it. I'm registered for the tournament. It's in my dashboard. It's that easy. Come live in New York, how? Newark? How? No. Come to the UK. I like London. What are my thoughts on living in London? I think the food's good. I'm very big on you need it. You choose to go to bad food places. Like if you go to a place, you can find good food, no matter where you go. Visit for sure. I'll be there for EUIC. Good Indian food. I'm aware. I've been to a lot of the Indian restaurants. Good African food too. Really good African food. You have to go a bit out of the way, but it's really good. Like South London, I think, had it, or like you just go just outside of London. Spain, I've heard really good things about Spain as well. I need to go. There's a lot of places. So yeah, I think my current places I want to go to. I need to go to Milan. I have a lot of Italian friends who want me to go there. I have the Zansky Doodle follow. I think the thing that got me shook about the Jakura stuff is I'm currently at the prom part, right? But you see the top right sub goal, and the sub goal is go to Japan. I'm like, damn, that's an insane sub goal. Actually kind of insane to think about. The concept of that is kind of crazy, right? Obviously for me, all of my sub money right now is going to eventually getting I haven't gone to the Japan arc yet. No. I'm at the prom arc still. They're currently having a little bit because of like something about the nails, and like the J doesn't actually stand for Jason or something. I'm locked in. Get Chitty to Japan. I would not. I want to go to Japan eventually, like probably next year. But like the thing is, I've been to Japan already, so I need to go to other places. That is my real thought. I've been to Japan already. I need to go to other places. But like I think it's so crazy to me. Like seeing that as a sub goal is something I don't think I can ever truly imagine doing. Any Saudi princess in the chat. Milan is cool. I live near there. Hell yeah. Hey man, I'm currently 5-1. I can stop playing. Do I pass the next day? You pretty much are. So what you're gonna do, Shredder, this is what you're gonna do. When the next round starts, you're gonna ask your opponent if you can tie. So you're gonna go into the messages and you're gonna be like, hey, do you want to tie? Right? You're gonna say that, and after you want to tie and they say yes, you can request a judge, and you put other, and then you request a tie. Sub goal BBL and my, it's just like such an insane sub goal to me, right? It's just like I can't imagine people wanting me to go to a different place, right? But yeah, basically, so chat, I'm learning a lot about Jakura right now. I think like it's still crazy. I don't like checking how many people are watching, but there's 361 of you on Twitch and over 280 of you guys on YouTube. That's freaky to me, right? Like for someone who like a few months ago, right, like 100 was like a good stream for me, and even less sometimes, right? Like if it was like anywhere from 60 to 100, right? Like that's freaky. That's like, it's crazy. And then it's like you think about things and like there are streamers who are even bigger, and I'm like, that's crazy. That's even crazier, right? Like these streams, like I saw, like apparently, like in the streamer prom, he had like over 100,000 viewers. That's crazy. That's freaky. You guys are my Giudini Babinis, because you know, as you guys are my Bambinos, Babinas. Yeah, like I used to think when I used to have like very low viewer count, the thing that always helped me is like, that's a lot of people, right? Like 4 viewers in this room, that's a lot of people. I saw you won a tournament forcing Charizard. I knew you were legit, so I'm here. How does the time math work, like just for qualifying? So a 5-1-1 is better than a 5-2. So therefore, you're going to be above every 5-2. And 5-2s are going to fight to make cut. Even Jason, right? I think that's kind of important. I do think that it's a lot. I do think it's impressive. There's streams that get 3K plus viewer. Yeah, that's insane to me. I think that if I ever got that, I still think that'd be insane to me. I need to make shorts, so I do need to get on TikTok. You're right. This is a bit absurd. I just lost to an Oricorio deck with 2 PCL, 2 Potion, 2 Big Malasada. Bruh, there's no such thing as too much healing these days. That's actually ridiculous. But yeah, I can't wait for the World Championships though. I'm super excited. They did need all of it to win against me. They didn't realize that's why people tie, because like the reward for being 5-1 is just like you've done what you need to do. You can just tie now, right? Like I can also just tie. I don't need to play my next round. I might play my next round if they ask, because I want to have more content for you guys, but like technically winning round 7 because of seeding purposes, but my logic is like in a card game, I'd rather play against the decks that are meta than the decks that aren't meta, and the decks that are meta are more likely to be higher seeded. So like I don't mind taking a lower seed to not get janked by like who's 32nd right now, like a Savali or a Corio, or like a play against a Guzzlord Nihi, right, where it's like a matchup I'm not fully familiar. As a Dominican, aren't you curious? I am curious, Arcluster. I think what happened is I grew up in a single-parent household, and so learning my second language wasn't a high priority. It was like taking care of my siblings. So basically, I like the most bilingual is like I can understand my grandparents when they're speaking like Italian. I can understand my Dominican side, because they speak like, a lot of immigrants speak like Spanglish or like Italianish. Alright. Is rank lock live now? I've played rank is live, yeah. Your rank lock, yes. You can't drop out of like Master Ball to Ultra Ball or Ultra Ball to Great Ball, but you can drop between tiers. Silverly went from desperately wanting to go second to please let me start first with Pichu. It's so messed up. Can we peep Sylar's deck real quick? Of course, Sylar's a regular viewer. They're in chat as well, right? Let's see what Sylar is running. They're running Espeon. They are running Espeon. I think this deck is pretty solid. I love Dominican food, yeah. That is not Spanish. Yeah, this is a good deck. Double silver is interesting. I don't see why you would ever run one Eevee bag because it's a potion or a Giovanni. I think that's why it's a potion or Giovanni. And they've chosen to run 2 silvers. So if you're running, well, because if you're running 2 silvers, right, that means you have to drop a card. You don't want to drop Sabrina. You don't want to drop Cyrus. You don't want to drop your Hand Whip. Your Giant Cape is non-negotiable. So which card do you have to drop? Right? And then you ask yourself which card you have to drop, and the answer is Eevee bag. That's just how these decks are. I'm realizing that the problem with this game is like 20 cards is hard. I think that like it sucks. I think Silver, Dark Pendant, these are really good cards that I can't justify the space. It's really hard to justify the space for a lot of cards. That's why I had to drop Umbreon in my deck, right? I had to drop Umbreon and Silver. This is the deck I'm using right now. And I dropped Umbreon and Silver kind of because I got the Jason GG follow. Thank you. Because I wanted healing, but I wanted both healing, so I have to drop a card. I dropped the Umbreon for Cyrus, and then I had Silver Red card, and I consolidated it into Mars. So, deck space is hard. Deck space is hard. How are you? I'm chilling, Jason. I'm chilling. How are you? We're currently in the tournament. Just pulled your second crow. Hell yeah. I got jump scared by me for a moment. I saw a clip of Hoog. He recently posted one of him like jumping out of seat for a card. I'm like, damn. I'm trying to think what situation would make me jump out my seat in Pokemon Pocket. I think Silver Red card always makes me pissed off, but it doesn't make me jump out my seat yet. How many rounds today? One more round. So we're guaranteed for tomorrow. In fact, I can already make my clout tweet. You guys want to make a clout tweet with me? Before we make the clout tweet, let's double crown Pokeball. I wish I can get I wish I can get a crown ball. Here, let's just drop all these cards and make them their pretty version. I was thinking about Sylveon plus Espeon. You think it's gonna be meta? I think it's like a solid deck, yeah. I want to test the Crobat Arceus deck you showed earlier, but I'm missing Silver, and I don't know if it's Silver is not super necessary, so you can cope. Yes, Opulence, you can cope. Don't like if you have the rest of the cards, you can play that deck. But yeah. Okay, we have all the main cards. Let's make the EXs pretty now too. Let's make the EVs pretty as well. Alright, let's use the new shiny EV. Let's use the good looking Sylveon. Let's use the and you know my favorite part about this is when I take a Limitless screenshot, someone's always like, how'd you get all these cards? How'd you get a gold Pokeball and everything? I'm like, bro, I'm clearly using an app to like hey Noodly, how are you? Give it out like this before. My heart knew that I couldn't. Alright, now let me download this image. That wasn't clear before I knew about Limitless. It's true. I don't worry. Don't. I just think it's still funny that I get those. Doing good. Drew one Raikou and made my deck now in Master Ball with 80% win rate. Yo! So if you guys don't know, Nunali was in chat the other day, last night, and they were talking about this Pichu, Raikou, like Oricorio deck with Pikachu EX. Pikachu EX, that was the big one. And so it's a really cool looking deck, and they made it to Master Ball with it, so congrats. Congrats. We have 1 minute till our next round starts. I'm about to start playing Labat Ladder with this Crobat deck. What's the optimal win con? It's pretty simple. Playing this deck is extremely simple. So all you're going to do is, if you're going first, you kind of want to start with Zubat. If you're going second, you kind of also want to start with Zubat, but you want to make sure that your opponent can't one-shot you. If your opponent has something that can one-shot you, you start with Eevee, you find a friend, and then you switch into Zubat, and then you attach all your excess energy to Darkrai. That's pretty much the game plan. Pocket at Worlds will be double deck format. Is there any way to practice that format? There isn't a way to practice that format yet. I want to host an invitational tournament, though, to practice that format. Because I think that it sucks that there is no way to do that. There's currently no way to do it. And I might end up making a double deck format, like an 8-player invitational. Damn, I might be talking myself into making an 8-player invitational. Because there is currently no way to practice double deck format. You know what? Maybe I should ask him the Limitless. I'm gonna ask the Limitless real quick. Find the truth. Everything good in life seems to lead back to you. Okay, we're gonna make my, I love Aurora so much too. I'm currently in day 2 of the biggest, what's this tournament? What's this format? It's A4, I'll just call it A4 tournament so far using Crobat Darkrai. And I'll make some more tweet farming shenanigans later. But for now, let's hopefully get it paired in our next matchup. Our next match is here. It's Osfar. Will they ask me to to tie or not? Doesn't matter. I'm gonna beat it. So a draw here is better than playing, especially if your win rate sucks. Correct. A draw here is better than playing. Not your win rate, but your opponent's win rate sucks. Your tiebreaker sucks. And also, like, why would you want to play an extra game? That's the other thing. Go play ranked or something, right? That's what people's other thoughts are. So I'm going to see if my opponent checks in / asks me to, Thoughts on Dark Pendant, very situational. It's a good card. The issue is that finding deck space is hard. Finding deck space is hard. That's literally Dark Pendant's only problem. Macargo is so cringe, I'm sure it is. I'm sure it is, chat. Macargo is the most cringe card. You can get a buy with high seeding and skip. Oh yeah, that's true. You can get a buy with high seeding. My issue is that, is this not a top 32 only tournament? Oh, this is the wrong tournament. I can't find the tournament anymore. I'm just gonna go to dashboard. Didn't the tournament say that it's a top 32 cut? Yeah, wait, players with 15 points or top 32, whichever is higher. Oh, that's just Everyone with 15 points. That means 5 wins or more. So that means there is no tiebreakers in this one. There is no tiebreakers. If you're in 5-1, you're guaranteed. And if you have a high win rate, then you play to make a bye. See you tomorrow, Shredder. So basically, you're already good. There is no cutting out. So you're guaranteed, if you are currently, you could decide if you want to play your next game. Okay, my opponent's playing Charizard, by the way. So the goal is to beat them and maybe get a bye. Yeah, we agreed on a draw. That makes sense. Because I think if we go to standings, where am I on the standings? I'm 16th right now. So a win here can potentially get me. How many players are making cut? That's the next question. How many players are making cut? It looks like less than a lot of players are not making cut. It looks like it's going to be a top 32 cut. It looks like it's going to be a top 32 cut clean, no, right? Because there's only 29 5-1s. Oh no, but there's other 4-2s that are gonna come up. Never mind. It's not gonna be fun. It's not gonna be that clean. Can you please explain what the meaning of Magby is in the first place deck? Energy acceleration. And you're talking about Cena's deck. Yeah, it's just energy acceleration. Is my opponent asking for a tire day? Okay. It's just energy acceleration, and they probably don't have 2 Pichus. That's really all it is. They probably don't have 2 Pichus. Dude, what the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? What is the start? The start is the start that makes me want to quit this game. The start is the start that makes me want to quit playing. This is such a bullshit start. The Darkrai start of doom and despair. No, literally, bro. And I'm going first. So that means that even if I get to... They have everything in their hand, right? If I don't draw, like, Sylveon into Mars. I'm going to try to draw Sylveon into Mars here. We don't get the luxury of doing that. If they throw and play another card, though, it might be safe. I don't think they're going to throw, though. They're pretty... Darktina versus Charizard finals for Magma. Tom Goofy. I can't do anything about this. I just have to hold the damage that I'm about to take. I have to put the Giant's Cape on the back guy as well. Okay, actually, so I could play around Sabrina by keeping this alive. I either choose to play around the fact that they can Sabrina me, or I say that they don't have Sabrina, but they haven't played anything else. They literally haven't played anything else. So the odds of them having Sabrina are high, but at the same time, you only live once type shit. This loses to Sabrina on the spot. I'm going to point that out. This loses to Sabrina on the spot. But I think that I need some luck to win at this point. So this is my telling myself I need some luck. Is it coming home too late? Okay, we're gonna research here. It doesn't really matter. If I had Eevee earlier, a turn earlier, this would be fine. That might actually matter. So let's see what happens here. I'm just gonna Venomous Slash. Whoop-ah! And as long as they don't have healing or the aforementioned Sabrina, it should be fine. It should be fine. They do have the Sabrina. Yeah, I kind of made sense that they have Sabrina, but what was I supposed to do, man? What was I supposed to do? I went first and they hit, right? Like this game is ass sometimes, right? This game is Garbangio Babajangio, you know? Sometimes you go first and start Darkrai and your opponent starts fucking Exodia. And you can't do anything about it. And because they went, like literally this would have been fine because I could have Giant Cape. I could have Giant Cape and just won. But I couldn't Giant Cape. Could not Giant Cape. Pissing me off type shit. How to deal with the stress of playing this game? Because it's not really a stressful game. I think that's the thing, right? A lot of my like yapping is also always to play it up, right? Like me getting upset, me passionately yapping is really not that stressful of a game. I think there's no real stake to playing Pokemon Pocket, and because there's no real stakes, it's fine, right? That's my thoughts. Oh, my phone. When the game gets stressful, I just end up throwing up a bunch. That used to be me when I ran track. But I don't think this game is stressful enough for me to want to, like, throw up. You know? I think I'm gonna have to... I'm gonna Mars them. I don't like them. I don't like you. I'm going to Mars you. I have everything in my hand, so like I might as well. I swear on everything that's holy. I swear, don't tap the glass. Don't tap the glass. Don't tap. I've got Mars. We can go Mars for Mars. Oh my god, I should have just researched. I should have just researched. Don't tap the glass. Don't tap the glass. Don't tap the glass. Venomous Fang. Venomous Fang. Don't tap the glass. What you laughing at over there, huh? You think the plight of what I'm going through is funny?
People are liking and retweeting what I said about concept art, and it's freaking me out.
People are liking and retweeting what you said about concept art?
Yeah, what if I get in a fight?
What if you get into a fight? I'm gonna peep what you said.
No.
And we're gonna make a judgment.
Don't show chat.
Don't show chat.
What if they want to fight me?
What if they want to fight you? I think that comes with the territory, right?
I don't like that.
What was your tweet that is like so...
It's not that controversial, it's just I have a mutual.
You have a mutual?
I have a moot that might fight me.
Yeah? Now I'm kind of curious of what the tweet is.
I was feeling a lot of strong feelings.
Alright, I'm looking at this tweet. Let's go on Twitter. Let me find. Don't tap the glass. Don't tap the glass. Okay, we're going into game 3. And while we go into game 3...
Are you in a tournament?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
It's okay. I made day 2 already. This is the tweet. Some people are still saying it's strange for an artist to trace the reference material. In my own experience as a freelance artist, sometimes concepts allow more creative freedom. Sometimes I'm told to stick more closely with the reference. I've been told before to adhere strictly to concept art because the silhouette of the asset was important in other parts of the work. And this is the whole spectrum of attitudes towards commissioning has been present in single clients, sometimes in the same order. There wasn't any suspects about Pokemon's explanation. If anything, the first post made me think, oh, that makes way more sense. Oh no, my goat Tilly. How can anyone think twice about this? If it wasn't Pokemon's fault, I guarantee they wouldn't take the blame for it.
That's your goat?
That's my goat.
Okay. They followed me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This guy bad blocked me apparently. Now I got beef. I'm blocked. Nah, I'm blocked. What's it say? It's so. I think it's annoying that like you can still see blocked replies.
Yeah.
Like this guy clearly does not want to interact with me.
Yeah.
But now I know.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're going into game. They should have used AI to create the artwork. LOL, just kidding. As long as you know that you're just kidding. You think that people are gonna fight you on this?
Eugen Cook. Woohoo! They should have used me to create the artwork.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just kidding. I have too much work right now.
Don't tap the glass.
I want chat to know that sometimes I just come up to Jody. Jody's doing nothing. He's like watching a YouTube video. He's like doing the dishes, and I'll just have a hot take and I'll just yell it at him as though he's like opposing me.
Yeah. She did that today.
I did do that today.
I was minding my own business.
I was in a fighting mood earlier today.
Don't tap the glass.
Does Eugen tap the glass?
Do you tap the glass? What are your thoughts?
No.
Certified glass not tapper.
I think that I would be the jellyfish in the aquarium, but I wouldn't care if the glass is tapped because I have no sensory organs or a brain.
Yeah.
Yes, although some jellyfish have primitive eye cells.
That's the life.
That's what I've been saying. You know, I just think it's interesting that like there's animals that move that don't have brains, right? And I figured out I learned how to do this because of jellyfish. So it's actually like electric impulses. It's like reflexes. It's like you twitching, you know?
Yeah.
That's how they move.
It's like you tapping. The glass. Don't tap the glass. Mm-hmm. Do they have enough health to live through 3 attacks, chat? Does anyone want to do the math? Because I want to see if I threw or not.
Cat energy, true. Prismo just randomly attacking us. That's like me going up to you and like randomly getting into an argument. Except it's not really an argument, it's just one-sided.
Don't tap the glass.
I feel like this, I know you've had vocal stems before, but I feel like this one's like a rapid onset, you know?
Yeah.
It's like terminal.
It's terminal. I think I won this game. I tapped the glass. Does chat know that when you were singing this for like the past 2 days, I thought that was the real song? She thought that was the real song. This is true.
Okay, but like imagine you haven't heard the AI version and like you're just hearing Jody sing it. Like, doesn't it sound kind of like lo-fi? Like, add some reverb, add some more like vibrato, make it sound like he's underwater.
Don't tap the glass.
Like
Don't
that.
tap the glass.
I don't want to work.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I'm here.
That
also,
makes
I got
sense.
cold.
I think it was GG's before that. Even if they healed again, they would be at 60 and then they would die to Darkrai plus another.
Are you warm? Does the air conditioners need to stay on?
You can turn off the machine. Otherwise, that means I threw by putting the cape here. Oh yeah. Don't tap the glass. Don't tap the glass. We won. That's 6-1. 6-1 Reno Gabagino. So yeah, I went 6-1 with this deck. You up? I mean, my day was already secured, but hopefully this gets me a bye. The only reason I played was to get a bye. If I don't get a bye, I'll be pissed off. For tomorrow. This Crobat unit seems pretty good. Song name, please. Don't... Oh, wait, what's playing right now? Fucked Up by Camp Howard. I want you guys to know my AirPod's charging, so I can't listen to the song. So I'm just like... I'm not listening to anything right now, but my own voice.
Don't tap the glass, though.
Yeah. I'm sold spamming this on ranked. Yeah, I'll
I got a song rec.
Yeah.
Okay, I have a new thing to yap about. I have something else
Okay, you can...
that I work with.
Let's...
Okay, first of all, chat, I don't know how many of y'all are like OG K-pop fans. I was an OG K-pop fan, and it freaks me out that Jody is into Jackson Wang's music without like ever previously having been a fan of GOT7. Jody didn't even know about what GOT7 was until I told him about it. He was like, he was in a K-pop band, you know? I was like, how are you gonna listen to this guy's music without knowing about his cringe past? Anyways, so against my will, I have been forced to listen to Jackson Wang's solo career.
Yeah.
I mean, not like forced, you know, I don't hate the guy or anything. He's not problematic. I just, you know, just wasn't a fan or whatever. You know, he's just kind of cringe or whatever. He's like fine, he's goofy. Anyways, the point is that Jody put me on the new album, and my favorite song is Sophie Ricky.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you should play it when your AirPods charge.
Sure. I haven't been able to actually like fully listen to the album.
Yeah.
That's because I listened to it while streaming.
Yeah.
Well,
You're looking for a place to remove one character.
Yeah. Do you got a issue with that?
No, remove the exclamation point after cape.
No.
Yeah.
I removed the space that I created after cape.
Why'd you create a space there?
Is K-pop still a thing? Very much so.
Oh, definitely still so, yeah. Someone's asking if they could tap the glass. I think you have a response to that.
Yeah, you could. Don't tap the glass. Don't tap the glass. I can make this deck right meow. Yeah, this is my magnum opus. What's that mean?
What?
My magnum opus. It's my magnum opus.
This deck is your magnum opus?
I listen to Jay Chow, but it's
like
Chinese all genre music.
Great work of your life.
This is the greatest work of my life, yeah, for sure.
Is.
Darkrai first start sucked though. Yeah, I don't think you can fix that, unfortunately. With 20 cards, you can't fix that. Yo, Peter went 5-2. I will see you tomorrow. Hopefully not against each other.
No, that's your round one.
That's my round one. I see you round one, Peter. I feel South Korea is going through the 90s with boys bands and drama shows.
I think it's different. I think that like I think you could have said that about like K-pop in the 2000s, right? Generally, I think Korea is like 10 to 20 years behind on Western trends. Japan was too.
6-1.
Think about how City Pop came after, you know.
Is it auto-lose if Darkrai start? Not
America.
necessarily, but it's like the worst start if you're Darkrai first. If it's Darkrai second, you're fine.
I'm talking about culture right now. But I think that in Korea it's become something completely different. It's become an industrial complex. It is an export, you know, the way that it is, you know, some K-pop groups are way more popular in international markets than they are in Korea, right? It's become its own thing. Damn. So I could see that about like late 2000s to early 2010s K-pop, but I think now it's its own freakatized thing.
Yeah. Dark Chase, I'll chase you to the ends of this earth. So you understand that. That's exactly what I say when I use that move. It's all about rural pop, baby. No banjo, no bueno.
I'm a big fan of folk punk. Sometimes Jody makes fun of me for it.
What's folk pop?
Actually, I don't think you've ever made fun of me for it, but I can feel you. I can feel you making fun of me for it in your mind. It's like folk punk is like the music that I listen to. Sometimes I call it my rap music. It's where like these white men will like sing poorly, you know, they sound like they're in a garage, you know, they got like one instrument.
Oh.
Yeah.
See, most people tied because it didn't matter.
What?
No, most people tied because this match didn't really matter.
And white people say they don't got culture. What's AJJ? What's Jeff Rosenstock? That's culture.
aespa, best K-pop group. I have no idea what that is.
aespa?
aespa.
aespa's alright. I don't know. I'm just like not into the new stuff, I guess. Lovely's best K-pop group.
Wasn't K-pop always kinda industrialized?
I wouldn't say always. I mean, like, yeah, but like, wasn't boy bands always industrialized? I think that prior to like, I don't know, late 2000s, K-pop was industrialized, but in the sense that like it was made primarily for Korean audiences. And then like, you know, Girls' Generation, Gangnam Style, like all these hits started to go global. There was like that attempt at Boa to have an English-speaking career, but she unfortunately was like 20 years too early, right?
The first K-pocket group.
I think that those groups turned it from like, oh, this is our entertainment industry for the domestic market into like, there is opportunity here, you know?
Don't tap the glass. Don't tap the glass. I'm gonna play some ranked. We made top cut.
Isn't industry always industrialized?
I'll be your Subway Surfer while Eugen yaps.
I like that.
That Zatsumi posted about Blissey EX looks insane. Blissey EX is another 4 energy card, isn't it? That just does like heals 30 up for 4 energy. Doesn't look insane. It looks like it's a promo card. Yo, Nabreeks, with the raid, did you end up making,
I like how she's explaining 3,000 things and Jody is just saying, don't tap the glass. You see, you understand our dynamic.
The Nabrazers are here. Is that what you want to call yourself?
Wait, what?
So Nabreeks is, yeah, no, they're happy. They're the Nabrazers. You know what?
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
He's saying don't tap the glass while tapping the glass.
Yeah. You are quite literally tapping the glass, to be fair.
Please try the electric box. I would love to hear your opinion on it.
Something that Jody can explain, that I can't explain, is Jakura.
I could explain Jakura. We were talking about it earlier. Yeah.
Jody hits single, don't tap the glass. I think that you should cover the AI version. I think you should release it.
See, some people say, see, we have some Jakura fans in chat.
Jakura healed me. Don't piss me off, you guys. You know what upsets me? Why you be watching these videos that you know are gonna make me mad without your AirPods in?
Oh, I didn't know it would make you mad. That's all
Yeah.
I wasn't parasocial until Jakura. See?
That's crazy. You're crazy.
Don't tap the glass.
This is coming from like somebody who's like been parasocial about K-pop idols. I think that whatever.
Oh, are you gonna say there's a difference?
Yeah, I do think so.
About streamers and K-pop.
Well, I think that like the thing that was fun about being parasocial about K-pop idols was that it was like seeing personas, right? It's like wrestling.
Persona?
It's like K-pop is like wrestling, you know? Because they have these personas that their company makes them like, act a certain way. Act a certain way. You know, and it's interesting seeing how they interact, seeing how like there's financial motivations that change the story, seeing how there's like real, you know, bits of their actual personhood that changes the story, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
it's like wrestling.
It's like wrestling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, have you guys watched like the Super Eye Patch Wolf? What's it called? The Unreality of Pro Wrestling. Yeah. Yeah. I immediately after watching that video, I called our resident wrestling fan Marcos Moxibuse, and I said, I'm gonna audio essay you my essay, which is the unreality of K-pop.
Yeah, she did do that.
I did do that.
Are wrestlers just violence idols?
I think that I think what's cool about wrestling is that there's a slight more emphasis on a long-standing story that I feel like in K-pop is a little bit more at the background than in the forefront. But I also prefer singing and dancing than people beating each other up. So, there's pros and cons.
Don't tap the glass. Don't tap the glass. Yeah.
When you're talking about music becoming industrialized, I felt a little sad because when you weren't talking about genre mixing.
Industrialization by adding machines.
Well, no, that's a different thing. That's noise music, and if you're looking for noise music in K-pop, the closest you're going to get is NCT.
What's an amino girl? What's amino?
Amino?
Is that the app?
That's the app. Yeah, I was never an amino girl.
Tumblr.
I was a Tumblr girl. I'm old. NCT 127 stand up. My favorite NCT member was. Well, I kind of had a lot, but I guess from 127, if we're talking about past and present and, like the whole history of it, it was Win-Win. God, I was not normal about Win-Win. I don't have any of his photo cards either.
Do I just lose here?
Amino acids.
If they deal 80...
You're talking about WWE or actual wrestling? I'm talking about WWE. Actual wrestling is a sport, but like the way that WWE is like both performance and reality, like there is the story and the persona as well as the real people behind it. That is what reminded me of K-pop.
I lost because of a turn too early. Too late.
Too late.
My Zubat is dead.
Yeah.
There's nothing I can do about it.
Yeah, you got your Crobat a turn too late.
Yeah, don't tap the glass.
Yeah.
Don't tap the glass. But yeah, so basically, what is
gentle with Jody? He's gonna go through a parasocial phase.
So okay, I need to hear the take on why it's okay to be parasocial towards. I got Guzmud.
Towards idols and not towards Jakura.
Yes.
Because I think that there's a more clear separation. If it comes out that like all of the act of Jakura was completely fabricated, then I think that like I would be totally fine with it. Okay, that's performance art, right? But I think the way that they blur reality and their real lives with what they show on the internet, also the fact that their boundaries as a streamer is much less so than of K-pop idols, right? K-pop idols have a lot more privacy, a lot more separation between who they are versus who they present, So that's what I think is the issue, right?
Yeah, that's real.
Of course, again, if it's all performance art, go for it, get that bag, What's her name? Sakura?
Yeah.
Sakura, get that bag. Fake it till you make it. But if it's real, like, I don't like that.
What would it take to kill Darkchina for good? Things that attack on turn 2 that make Darkchina's turn 3 and 4 irrelevant. So think about that.
Good boy groups. My favorite is 17. I think that they make like very like their sound is very like classic.
I just realized
K-pop.
since you're here
Like,
and
it's very
yapping,
normal
I can
K-pop.
actually play real decks now.
Okay, go play real decks. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I think it's like just like regular, plain, good ass K-pop. They have some really great vocalists, so it's like some of their songs are really good. Other good boy groups. I like more boy groups that have specific sounds. I guess
The stream kind of feels like a podcast now.
yeah, I could yap forever. That's my superpower.
Have I tried? I haven't tried the electric box yet. I think it's really good. The Pichu stuff, right?
If you don't like cringe rap, you're probably not gonna like NCT. But I say, just fuck it. Just listen to Kick It and also to Sticker because they're kind of fun. They're fun songs. They make the noise music out of what is it? 4th gen K-pop.
Let me see.
What other boy
Erica.
groups did I even like? I actually didn't like that many boy groups. Oh, Stray Kids. I guess if you don't like cringe rap, that's also. But I like God's Menu by Stray Kids. I don't think that God's Menu is like cringe rap. I think it's very fun. It's a very energetic song. When I first heard it, I was never a Stray Kids fan as my friends were, but I first heard the song, I started tearing up. I was like, this is cock music, you know, and I can't explain it better than that. The plot line of the song, this is what I was telling you, the plot line of the song is they're running a Chinese restaurant. It's very fun.
So you're just gonna ignore?
So we're gonna just ignore it. It's to what? It explains itself.
Almost top cut with the Pikachu EX deck. Yo, you're the Pikachu EX guy. I thought your deck was really good. Anyone read 21st Century Boys? What's that? Have you read 21st Century Boys?
I don't know, but I don't think you need to transition into like K-hip hop or K-indie artists from K-pop, you know? I think it's all cyclical, right? Like, cause Dean is still like... Dean is cool. I like some of his songs. If you're into K-indie though, the people who are looking for K-indie, my favorite K-indie band, they're classic. Third Line Butterfly.
Third Line Butterfly?
Yeah, Butterfly.
Butterfly?
Yeah, they're the ones that have the song that I like.
Which one?
헤어지는 날 바로 오늘, Breaking of the Day today.
Oh. I dropped out at 4-3. No, we're running one Pokeball. Why? What did we add to drop one ball? I feel like that's like a taboo. I think of all the things that you can do. That's not one of them. Oh wait, I accidentally played this deck again. Shit.
Favorite art in the new set? That's a question for you. I don't know the new set.
My favorite art in the new set? Shit, that's a good question. I haven't really gotten a chance. No, this is actually real. I haven't really gotten a chance to like really like dissect and like become part of the set. You know?
I like this. I like this joke. You know, I know the tap the glass jokes have been overdone, but can I tap the glass with my tyrannical hole? Celeste would like that.
Let me look up. I'm gonna look up all the cards and then I'm gonna make a. How's the tournament going? Sorry, I lost. Got lost. I'm in day 2. I went 6-1. I'm gonna look at all the rainbow arts right now. I'm gonna tell you my favorite one. While my opponent does their turn 1 that takes forever.
Everyone in Twitch chat laughing at that joke. It's like, that wasn't my joke. That was YouTube chat's joke.
That was shout out YouTube chat.
Y'all are sleeping on game. That's YouTube chat. YouTube chat is game.
I like Ampharos. I saw a full art of Ampharos. Not full, like the full like.
Oh, that's so cute. What? That's so cute.
Don't tap the glass. Type shit. This is really good. I really like this one.
It reminds me of like the illustrations of The Little Prince. Little Prince vibes, yep.
What's Little
We
Prince?
were on the same vibe. Le Petit Prince. You know, if you know, you know. It's like a children's book.
So I like that one
It's a children's book, but for some reason, it's like written in French. It's much more popular in like Japan and
What are
Korea.
your thoughts on this Smeargle?
It's cute.
It's cute. She's like,
Yeah.
it's whatever.
It's whatever.
I'm the Joker, baby.
I mean, like, you know, Pokemon art, very good. Very good art.
I'm the Joker, baby.
Yeah.
I like the Kingdra rainbow art is also really good.
I don't like that one.
You don't like this one?
No.
Why?
I think it's like too texturally busy while also maintaining like a very monochromatic color scheme, so I don't really know where to look.
I like that it's too monochromatically busy.
Everyone, if we all concentrate together, we can KO Jody with our mind. You ass, dude. That's what I'm saying. That's what I've been saying.
I feel like I genuinely could have liked the Ho-Oh had, you know, it was like...
I don't like the Ho. I do like the Lugia, though.
You like the Lugia one, though?
Yeah. I feel sad that the Lugia got nuked, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What part of the Lugia?
Really, I like the sort of texture in the brushstrokes, and I also like how the contrast works, right? It's a low-key card, right? But that one pinprick of
Low-key God
white.
of Thunder?
No, low-key is in like the key of the painting, you know? like there's high key, low key, medium key, you know.
Fax key.
And I think that usually with commercial illustration, they typically want you to stay to mid to high keys, just because that's what is most eye-catching.
Yeah.
So I think it's really cool that they got to make this card so dark, but still so striking.
That's what I've been telling YouTube chat this entire time.
No, that's what you've been saying.
That's what I've been saying.
Wouldn't monochromatic just make it gray? No, in the sense of color schemes, monochromatic means one color.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I don't like that. I mean, I guess technically you could say that it's like analogous because like there's slightly different hues of the blue, but what? Huh?
You can say that it's analogous.
One day I'm gonna snap. I don't like that. What is that? Crown rare Lugia?
The crown rare. Well, the crown.
No, not the crown rare. I guess the full art.
Oh
Lugia.
yeah, I don't like any of the full arts. I think full arts are my most hated.
I mean, some of the full arts are okay, but that full art Lugia like just looks weird.
Just looks weird.
Yeah. It's like that's how you would pose Lugia to make it into an X shape to fit that one guy's theory, you know?
All megas are either X's or O's type shit.
Did she study art? I did study art. I was born with the Yapology.
She was like, I'm actually one with the Yap.
I'm gonna.
You gonna what?
You keep on making me want to say things I can't say on Twitch chat.
Exactly.
Yeah. I'm gonna KO you. Yeah, I'm knocking you out, all right.
Jody's rage bait is insane.
I'm always.
I learned from the best. I learned from my chat.
I like the Spinnerack too.
Spinnerack?
Yeah, that's just because I like the spider.
You know, Spinnerack's one of my faves.
Yeah, but you don't like real spiders? Fake Spinnerack fan.
No, I just like it. It's green.
Yeah, I like the face on its back.
That's true.
Yeah, it looks like a Smisky.
Smisky? Oh, the freaking.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Jody has always been a rage baiter. That's why he's so successful.
What do you mean? Rainbow Lantern. Oh, I like. Also, Lantern's one of my favorite Pokemon too. A lot of Johto Pokemon.
I don't like this one.
Why don't you like it?
I don't know. It's just kind of weird. This one's not like for any art reasons. Just me personally, I don't really like this one that much. I like the ones that look more like paintings.
Is that so?
I guess if I were to dissect it, I would say it looks a bit too busy. But I think it's kind of cool. Like, oh, this is what the deep sea would look like. I guess if there were a whole shit ton of lanterns.
True. Show the Cyndaquil. Sure, show the Cyndaquil. Cyndaquil's just vibing. Cyndaquil, that's not tapping the glass right there.
That's cute.
Cyndaquil says, don't tap the glass.
I like the ones where the Pokemon are in homes, you know?
Yeah.
Like they just like chilling out, you know? Like that's what Prismo is, you know?
That's what Prismo.
Like that's what Prismo would be doing in the Pokemon universe. Like she would not be battling, she would just be sitting there.
Aura farming.
Yeah.
No, that's real. What are your thoughts on
few binder pages of Pokemon in homes.
Yeah, Pokemon in homes is a good genre.
Oh, the Magby's kind of cute too.
Yeah, the Magby and the Pichu are both sleeping. But
oh, I like that. I like the color scheme a lot.
the new Eevee allowed me to drop Pokeball, ran 10,000 draw simulations on ChatGPT. 2 Pokeball is just 1 to 2% better.
Sorry, I just love the line. It's so quaint and dope.
It's so quaint and dope. I think the Delibird was freaky. I haven't looked at it fully.
No, I like this one.
It's like freaky and like a good, like the eyes.
I love that, yeah.
When I first saw it,
I love when Pokemon are drawn, or anything is drawn just a little bit wrong. Like that was when Jody asked, like, "Oh, can you guys draw Pachirisu being obliterated into dust?" And then we were scrolling through all the different like responses that people had, and my favorite were all the ones that like they're not bad. Obviously, they're talented artists, but they kind of look janky, you know?
Yeah. Can you redraw this as Pachirisu?
That one's oh my god. That one's so good.
And then we have oh my god. Yeah, but yeah, back to the Delibird is good. Is the artillery inking? I haven't seen the artillery. This is probably in the other set then. What are your thoughts on this?
That's cool. I like curvilinear compositions, and I find it hard to do. I think I'm much more prone to doing diagonal or angular composition, triangular compositions.
Can we get much higher?
I always love to see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What word did you just use to describe this?
Curvilinear compositions.
Oh, curvilinear. Okay. I think I can know what that is based off the words.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about
I like the quillfish. I like the color scheme of that.
I'm definitely afraid of your browser's tab count. What are you talking about?
Old Betsy can handle it.
Old
That's
Betsy.
cute. To make it look like an old Japanese woodblock print, that's really cute.
Oh, is that what they're going for? That's what I was telling chat earlier, that they're using the old Japanese woodblock.
They definitely did not use an actual old Japanese woodblock, but they made it look like one.
What are your thoughts on the Chikorita, since we were talking about Pokemons at home?
Yeah. What's the third one? The blue one? Where is he?
Heracross?
No. Totodile. Why is Totodile not in a home?
Oh, Totodile was in a home.
Oh, okay, that looked like he was outside for a second.
Yeah, he's outside in the home. See, that's like the house.
Yeah.
And he's getting splashed.
Bro, that's so sad. They just like they keep it an outdoor Totodile.
They can't keep it indoor. Can you draw Jody with an O-block chain and an all-black tracksuit?
What's an O block chain?
I'll let you find.
I mean, probably.
Yeah. Oh my god. Is this a playground Wobbuffet?
He is outside in the home.
No.
Yeah, great conversation. Oh, that Wobbuffet's so cute.
What did we do if we made cut? Do you just wait until tomorrow? So basically, tomorrow at the same time this tournament started. So when did this tournament start? 2 p.m. EDT. So tomorrow at 2 p.m. EDT, you pull up. You pull up.
What's that one that looks like Minecraft? Tyranitar?
You say Tyranitar looks like Minecraft?
No, but like the card art looks like Minecraft. That's Minecraft right there! That's Minecraft. Tyranitar's digitized his consciousness and uploaded it to Minecraft!
12-1 blasting through. Oh, good shit, Jason. Made my first. Yo, can we get some congratulations to the Fused Asian for making their first cut ever? It's really good.
Sorry, at first I was like, what are you calling me? Animal Crossing T-Tar. Another good game. I don't know. But I'm always gonna associate dirt digging with Minecraft, you know?
Oh, they did the Japanese wood blocking thing here too, trust, I think.
Yeah, they did.
Let's see, like, I got an eye for art. They call me the artist.
My favorite Japanese woodblock print is a courtesan in the 7 stages of decomposition, stage 4.
What is a cut? So in tournaments with Swiss rounds, making cut is making it to the next phase. So making top cut is just making it to the next phase. So you're playing for tomorrow. You're playing to win the tournament. What are your thoughts on this this Blissey, who is also notably at a home?
No, she's literally not at home.
She's at a home.
No, she's
the
in
home
a
is
field.
not in the field at home.
Girl,
if you had this, you're at a house. Like,
girl, I'm KOing you with my mind. I think it's like alright. I think it's cute.
Yeah.
Whatever, you know. Why they got my
Those
girl
are bed
Blissey at
sheets or
work though?
Why they got your girl Blissey at work?
Yeah, like why is she like doing laundry? You know, she's a nurse. That's an educated woman.
She's on the other side of the house. Thank you. I like the Blossom as well.
Yeah, I mean, but you like Blossom.
That's true.
Yeah.
I like most Johto Pokemon. You're realizing why I like the set, huh?
Yeah.
Like all my favorites got.
I don't like Johto Pokemon or Johto. Or
Yeah.
Johto people. I don't like the people in Johto. I don't like the Pokemon in Johto.
You don't
Yeah.
like the Futasode girls?
That's alright.
That's what I thought. Johto is peak, exactly.
But I don't really like Erica.
You don't like Erica?
No, I don't like
That's
that she's a grass
Kanto.
type trainer. Well, but she's a Furisode girl.
But she's not the Johto Futasode.
Whatever. Fuck it. I don't like both of those regions.
Racist against Jotans is kind of crazy. That would make sense.
Is Kanto the one that has Lieutenant Surge?
Yeah.
Okay.
How do you not know that?
I don't know. That all blends together for me. Remember my first game was Emerald.
That is true.
F the Japanese, basically. No. I like Hoenn.
You like Hoenn?
Yeah, I like Hoenn.
But you don't like Johto?
No. Think about it. I like water.
Fuck this, okay.
It makes a lot of sense, right?
Yeah, it does make sense.
Think about Wallace. That's his name, right? Right? The twink.
What are your thoughts on Sinnoh?
Sinnoh? I hate Sinnoh. Least favorite region.
You don't like Sinnoh?
I absolutely hate Sinnoh.
Damn, what you hate? Is it because of the mountains?
It's boring as hell. I don't know. I never played Platinum, and I've been told that it's a definitive version, but like I played like, what is it, Pearl? And that was the game that made me quit Pokemon for a while.
Damn.
Like I played Black and White. I used to play Pokemon on release, and like I would be so excited to take my brother's like Pokemon games, but then like Diamond and Pearl just made me so bored, and I was like, oh my god, did I get too old for this? And then Black and White came out. I didn't play it on release, even though I was like, I'm a fan of the Pokemon though, you know.
Yeah.
But eventually I did buy it secondhand, and then I was like, no, this is goated. This is goated. Diamond and Pearl just sucked.
So as goated as the edamame you follow. Thank you very much. Holy rage bait. They're saying that you're rage baiting, Eugen.
I'm not rage baiting. I think that even people who like Sinnoh, they say that Platinum is the definitive version and that Diamond and Pearl just kind of sucks, you know? Like, I understand that this is bias, right? This is out of my experience that Sinnoh was the thing that exhausted me and tired me, you know? Like, it's not rage bait if you have reading comprehension.
Edamame University.
DP sucks because the Pokedex is ass. Okay, I wasn't gonna go there, but I am gonna go there. I don't like any of the Sinnoh Pokemon. Name one good Sinnoh Pokemon. Where did Gallade come out? Was that Sinnoh?
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. I like Gallade.
Leafeon?
I don't like Leafeon. Shit, did Glaceon come out during Sinnoh?
Glaceon.
Okay, I like Glaceon. But that's only by default. I think that if I was given a whole out of like all of Pokemon, I would not pick Glaceon as one of my favorites. It's just everyone keeps on asking me, what's your favorite evolution? So I had to pick something.
You don't like any of the evolutions? You don't like what you like? You don't like no Embryon, no Espeon, no nothing?
Embryon?
Umbreon.
Yeah, but you just pronounced it funny, sorry.
No Arceus?
No, I don't like Arceus.
Frostlass?
Shit, I do like Frostlass. That's one of my favorite Pokemon, actually. That's an actual GOAT Pokemon.
Just played a Dawn Darkchina. There are some Dawn Darkchina decks, so there are like a few decks that are kind of interesting in Sauce.
I just feel like a lot of the Sinnoh designs were really like cautious and careful, you know? Like even if I don't like the Pokemon, like I love Galar's Pokemon, right?
You like Galar's Pokemon.
Because even if I didn't like all the Pokemon or if they weren't my favorites, they were like so much a certain concept, right? I liked Scarlet and Violet's Pokemon, right? They were
I do
so
like Scarlet
much
and Violet.
a certain
I think
concept,
Gen 9
right?
is pretty broken.
Like even if it's a little bit goofy, Alola's also did great with this, right? And of course Black and White, right? I think Sinnoh was like the sort of stumbling block where like what? Tell me what the concept behind Starly is. That's just a bird. But we already had a Pokemon. We had like 2 Pokemon already that was just a bird.
Okay,
like-
so put a bird from Gen 5, 6, 7, and 8 or 9 and talk about that.
But Unfezant has a lot more sauce.
Okay, you can't take away Starly. Every gen has just a bird. So
Every gen does have just a bird, but after Sinnoh, they realized we have too many just a birds, so they started infusing a little bit of sauce. They're still normal birds, right? They're still the Route 1 birds. But they're, like, think about, what's that one lightning bird from Scarlet and Violet's name? Wattrel.
Kilowattrel.
Wattrel and Kilowattrel?
Yeah.
That's got so much personality. Starly is so, Starly's fine. Starly, I can say, like, whatever, it's cute, but what does Starly even evolve into? I don't even remember its name.
Staravia.
Staravia? I like that's where's your sauce? Where's your swag? Where's your personal style, you know? Like that's a person if Staravia was a person, they would
What
be
about
wearing
Staraptor though?
If Staravia was a Staraptor just gets like the red thing on its head, right?
Yeah,
if Staravia was a person, it would be a person wearing like a white button-up shirt and slacks, okay? And going to work at like a tech company. And if Staraptor was a person, it's the same exact fit, except they got a red tie on, and they're like, oh my god, I'm like being real bold today. Whatever, you look like you're dressed up like SpongeBob, you know?
So you're calling Staraptor the SpongeBob of... Why did I walk into Staravia getting cooked?
Okay, I will say, like my objective reason, or not objective, it's subjective, but like my reason for hating Diamond and Pearl, right, or Sinnoh, you know, is because of my experience with Diamond and Pearl. I feel like they were slow games. I feel like they were not the definitive versions of their even of their own generation, right? I think that my reason for hating the decks, that's a lot more personal, right? I definitely prefer more of the wackier concepts in Pokemon than the I don't know, milk toast fence sitting concept. That's why I don't like any of the evolutions. They're just like, what, are you a cat? Are you a rabbit? Choose. You know what I'm saying?
Jody hired her so she can rage bait us back after the Nihilego thing. Hold on, let me...
Nihilego is a great design, by the way.
What are your thoughts on Cynthia?
Cynthia?
Yeah.
Whenever I see Cynthia, I am reminded of Celeste. Because Celeste liked Cynthia because Celeste was like, she's cool. She's like, you know, got aura, you know?
Yeah.
So I see Cynthia and I imagine her as being asexual. That's not who she is, but my friend Celeste is asexual and I associate Cynthia with Celeste.
Did I delete my...
So whenever I see, like, you know, freaky art of Cynthia, I get a little bit mad. But I know it's unreasonable, you know? So whatever. These Cynthia enjoyers, enjoy Cynthia, just do it away from me.
Don't tap the glass. Don't tap the glass. I kind of don't want to run too...
Yeah, I think Cynthia's cool. She reminds me of my friend who I love so much.
What is your opinion on Baby Flareon and Baby Leafeon? I think Baby Flareon is cool with Dawn. I like Leafeon otherwise. That's my thoughts. As long as we're not tapping the glass, I think it's pretty good.
She's incurring the wrath of 90% of Pokemon fans here. LMAO. What are you guys gonna do? What are you guys gonna even do? You guys are words on a screen, you know?
Speaking of words on the screen.
You guys asked for my opinion.
Cynthia, quote-unquote, enjoyers, LMO.
Yeah, and that's as much as I can say about them.
Oh, she realized we're not actually real. She's too powerful. Okay, what are my thoughts on, like, the actual overall meta right now? So this is... I agree with all she says, almost. Sinnoh is so bad. We just pixels, bro. Clenching my fist so hard. I know it's rage bait. But I'm still so angry.
It's not rage bait. It's my goddamn opinion. It's my God-given right to have an opinion.
That's a rage baiter. A rage baiter would say that. I'm just gonna put that out there.
I'm not saying it definitively.
If I was a rage baiter, I would say it's just my opinion, bro.
There's some things that I believe in on a level of, like, that art is just objectively worse than some other art. For example, the character designs of Marvel Rivals is objectively worse than the character design of Overwatch for a hero shooter. However, my hate towards Sinnoh, that's just my opinion.
She's a trained rage baiter, you're saying. The best. She's the best rage baiter.
Debate, so I guess you could say I'm a trained rage baiter.
She was a trained rage baiter. She did speech in debate. Overwatch just a thing for the trash can. Chat rage bait Jody, Eugen rage baits chat, Jody rage baits Eugen. Circle of life.
That is true. You are so good at rage baiting me, pissing me off.
Don't tap the glass. Don't tap the glass. Okay. So people want to build the new electric stuff, right? You guys want to build the new electric stuff. What are my thoughts on it? I think Pichu is pretty broken. Pichu is like the GOAT of the deck now, right? But I've seen some people running Pikachu. But yeah, I only have one Pichu. Fuck. So let's talk about it after I wonder pick. Let me wonder pick. How many effing packs do I have to open up for Pichu? Probably quite a few. I'm gonna try to wonder pick one. I've realized like I Zero Aura as a placeholder. That feels so bad. That's gonna make me tap the glass. Genuinely singing that because of you. See, Pedro understands. What did I want to do? Somebody told me to do something. I think it was a tier list of all the cards, right? But I think my problem if I make a tier list of the cards is I'm too educated now. That I'll get all my opinions correct. And that sucks. I think I'm too educated on all the cards. So if I made a tier list on all the cards...
This Tumblr post is us.
I will start sitting in a clearing holding a small stone and rubbing it with my hand for 10,000 years to learn how to empathize with the riverbed. Could use a river shower. I still need to start over because I'm going to throw the first stone at your head.
Is that not us?
Yeah.
You literally started laughing because you're about to make the same joke.
Can I say? Pichu feels like a dead card if you don't start with it. Can you explain how I can use it if it's not started with? You don't. Or you use it for later. But you don't necessarily... Like, I think the Pichu thing is so broken. Top right for that Pichu pack, by the way. Oh, wait, there's a Pichu pack? Did I miss it? I think I missed it. I can't play... I wanted to play Pikachu deck. I think Pikachu is really good right now. Zatu? Zatu? I'm not going to play Zatu. Hell no. But let me look at the Froggy X. I want to see if there's any other decks. It has a kind of a big cut. It's kind of a big top cut. I definitely secured a buy, so I'll be in top 32. I didn't need to play to secure a buy though, so I'm kind of upset that I played in the first place. Is Prismo washed? Is Prismo washed? No, she's goated. There's kind of no. There's another Crobat Sylveon player. I wonder what they're using. Oh, they're using kind of the regular... Oh, they're using PCL red card. See, we both agreed. We both agreed that we need healing and Giant Cape. But they kept red card silver. Which Pikachu short circuit? I was thinking about that with Pichu. Pikachu EX. Pikachu EX. The one that deals 150 is still probably really good with Pichu. Don't tap the glass. Don't tap the glass. Especially with elemental switches and stuff. Is Charizard Sylveon still relevant? Yes, but I think Charizard Sylveon loses to Crobat, which is great. Charizard has another losing matchup that isn't Oricorio. So that genuinely makes me so happy. I'm mad you dropped Umbreon EX. It helps me very often. I think that both are good. I need you to explain the strats. You just kind of ping them. You evolve, attack. They attack you. You Darkrai attack, and that's a KO if they don't have healing. And you guys are both drawing through your entire deck. Do you think Magby, Sylveon, Flareon would cook? Yeah. I do think that would cook. What are my thoughts of Magby, Sylveon, Flareon? Because I think it's a fine deck. My issue with that deck is that better than the Bucephalon version? Probably, right? Because instead of running, you can run Sylveon in the deck. Basically, we're in a new meta where you can do baby aggro, and you can thank people like Simplicity for the simplicity. Like I just understood it. Thank you for the follow. Simplicity. Look, they underscored and spaced out all the Simplicity. Shut up. Sylveon Mew, maybe with Espeon. Well, Sylveon is already a good deck with Espeon. I don't know what Mew adds to it, unfortunately. I want to play Fighting Box as well, but I don't have Donphan, so I can't play Fighting Box. Which is another deck I would use to climb. But yeah. There are 3 Crobat Sylves without Umbreon and only me with Umbreon. Really? If there's no way to check top cut, right? So I can only look at the 6 ones. Palmasan. There's 3 of us, and then you're right here. Yep. Also using it. Are we the only ones in top 64? That kind of a very low conversion rate. It's a pretty low conversion rate for a deck that was the second most used. We're only 4 of the 58 in cut. Yeah, my current thoughts on... I do think that Crobat's a lot weaker than I initially used it, and it's kind of frustrating to come to that realization. That's kind of where I'm at right now, and it's making me tap the glass, chat. I might play this deck because I can play. Sylveon and Espeon is good. Yeah, Sylveon and Espeon's good. Jeff was running a Hoa Moltres Lugia deck earlier today that didn't feel terrible. That makes sense. You're using a faster energy accelerator to energy accelerate a slow energy accelerator to then Lugia. I'm gonna crash out if he taps the glass again. Don't tap. Type ooh. No. Plus Silvally. Plus. Does he not run Silver? That makes sense. I wish there was more ways to run Silver. I think that card is so cool. But sometimes it's just hard to fit deck space, you know? And sometimes you gotta tap the glass. Oops. Do the Pikachu deck? I don't have another Pichu. Otherwise I would do it. But I legitimately do not have another Pichu. Therefore, I will play this version. I can't believe I still don't... Oh, I have 2 Oricorios. I need another Oricorio. Chat, if you guys have another Oricorio, I will take it from you. For flair purposes. Okay, let me go to... What's the Pika deck? Sylveon in Espeon aggro. What makes the Espeon aggro? Alright, didn't people say Numatinal had a really cool deck? Should I go play his deck? He's a really strong player, so I would... I saw that he was playing Tyro Darkrai. Oricorio? And he's 26 and 13 with it? Unfortunately, I only have 1 Pichu, so I can't play that yet. That deck looks hype though. I'm looking at the deck list, that looks fire as frick. That looks pretty good. Guys, I've been tapping the glass recently. Babies and Arceus. Go crazy. What are you building right now? Just a Silvally Oricorio. I think it's a strong deck. It's a deck that I don't want to play too much, but I do think, like, probably should play it. Because it's a good deck. And it taps the glass. Don't tap the glass. Don't tap the glass. Tapping the glass is definitely not a euphemism. Euphemism? It's Tyler the Creator, except the guy. It's like a dumbass meme. Don't tap the glass. Don't tap the glass. Alright. I really don't like playing Silvally though, is my current issue with these type of decks. I think Silvally... But for the Darkrai deck, no, because you're using only dark energy. And that's my issue with the Darkrai deck. Bim, 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 bim. I can show you incredible things. Silvally decks feel super brainless, yeah. I don't like Silvally decks ever, though. I've never liked Silvally decks, except Silvally Charizard. Because that's a GOAT deck. That's Charizard. I like Charizard. I like Silvally when my deck has tools going first. Dawn, Zeraora, yada yada yada. Reg J is out! Shit. This might be a VGC stream in a second. I'm about to play this game. Send me the link to the rule set. I'll react to it. I might do some VGC. I've been streaming. This build really needs... You look like the next mistake. Yeah, we're gonna have a VGC stream in just a moment, it looks like. No! Hell no! Oh my god, they're just doing it. Oh, this is awful. I have the worst start versus this deck. Oh, it's not a Lego. They might have the worst start versus me? Maybe I should have Gladioned. But I think this is fine. Do 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 do. I can show you incredible. Oh my god! It looks like I might have bricked. Is this the first time in the official? Oh my gosh! I need to talk about this. I'm kind of don't care about this match here, and I also like looks like I'm losing it too. Yeah, Electric Arceus is so fast with 2 E-switches and babies. I want to play that one, but I don't have Pichu. I think, like, legitimately my current only issue, Reg J is so ass. Like, of course it's going to be pretty bad. It sounds pretty bad. I'm not going to hold you. No shot. Do 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 do. I can rage bait incredible things. You're like, oh my god. And now knocking on down. Boom 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 boom. I'm about to get hit by the 100, the electric house. I'm about to get Mars. Oh my god. Oh my god. I got type null, it's fine. And Gladion. Sweet. Don't tap the glass. Don't tap the glass. This is an interesting cook, I guess. Me when I lie. I think the issue with these type of... I should have not evolved then, right? No, I had to evolve, otherwise I got Mars. I don't know, man. Apparently regionals are going to be on Reg H. So they're not going to let us play with these Ubers and shit? Regionals are just going to be Reg H? It's kind of lame as hell. I say they should have just let us play this. If regionals are Reg H, I don't... Reg J is ranked only. Interesting. They must have been tapping the glass. So this is where babies are good. Someone asked, I didn't draw my baby turn 1. What do I do? What do I do if I don't draw my baby turn 1? This is what you do. I'm showing you guys right now. You have to hit them with the don't tap the glass. Don't tap the glass. They deal 40. I guess at least it's Sabrina, so I should evolve. But I might want to use Gladion. I'm not going to use Gladion. I might need Gladion though. It's whatever. I'm going to correctly toss. Oh wait, I'm not a basic no more. I'm not a basic no more. Oopsie. Oopsie. Don't tap the glass. Don't tap the glass. Baby's running the world. I guess it's fine in this situation. It's a meat shield. It's a meat shield with 0 retreat cost, so they're forced to KO it instead of stalling. Using a baby as a meat shield. Okay, I might have needed that Gladion. Oh my god, I can still lose this because oh no, if I lose because of the lack of... Oh my god, I'm gonna quash out, chat. I'm quashing out, chat. I'm quashing out. I'm gonna tap the glass. What cards do I have in my deck that I can play? I have another research. I can't use Gladion. Oh my god, this is actually awful. No, it's not chill. I lose. This thing deals... Oh, never mind. I'm switching in this. Never mind. I'm going to tap the glass. I'm tapping the glass. They're going to research. Akira! Why are you the best TCG streamer to ever exist? I will. That's a lot of praise, you know. It's a lot of praise to put on me, right? I don't think I'm the best TCG streamer. There's so many TCG streamers. There has to be some other TCG streamers. So many TCGs. Do you guys watch other TCG streamers? I don't know any of them. Enough with the glass. Was I saying tap the glass still? So basically, this regulation rule set will run from September 1st to January 1st. Why VGC will use Reg H. So VGC is getting Reg H. Does it mean in November or December it will be mythical or something else? So September 1st through January, live VGC tournaments will use Reg H until November 20. Whoa, that's actually, hold up. That's a good catch. That's a good catch, Snoopy. How do I feel about that? Yo, Nuggy, how are you doing? Probably adding mythicals after Worlds. This is already after Worlds. I'm returning from 0. What's open first? Hello. Hello. Oh. Have you considered tapping the glass? No, we never tap the glass around here. We don't tap the glass around these parts. You know, my cousin tapped the glass. My cousin's cousin tapped the glass, but these parts we do not. I used to watch Zatumi until he recommended me so many YouTube. I mean, that's good. I think that Zatumi existing and dropping a bunch of YouTube content decks is good. We need YouTubers that do that, right? And I think that he's also a good player in his own right when he's not playing YouTube content decks. Like, he made top cut of that tournament. So, like, that's just... Can you show your list, big dog? Sure. It's just a tournament list. I'll show it in a moment. I think that's, like, fine, right? I think that, like, the important thing to remember is that these YouTube content decks, right, they get clicks. People love YouTube content decks. You gotta put the Geo away. You never put the Gladion away, right? Because I'm definitely going to Geo you this turn. They put the PCL away? Huh? What? Are they not afraid of the game ending, like, literally right now? Don't they know not to tap the glass? They freaking got lucky. They got lucky. They got lucky. They're actually so bad. They're actually so bad. This makes me want to get out of Ultra Ball. This makes me want to get out of Ultra Ball. This makes me want to get out of Ultra Ball. But I have so many other things I need to do. I would literally have to prep for Worlds. I have to go prep for Worlds. I have to go prep for Worlds. Oh my god. I'm tapping the glass. I'm just saying, don't tap the glass. Don't tap the glass. Crobat's a fraud. Crobat's a lot weaker than I initially had hoped it to be. Which kind of sucks. I had believed that Crobat would be good. Chill, I'm gonna eat dinner soon, but I'm ending stream soon. So I'm down for whenever tonight. Crobat is good, it's just it's not like god tier like I thought it would be. That's really it. That's the only downside of don't tapping the glass, right? Is that I thought that it would be like a broken tier 0 million option. And actually it turns out it's just okay. You know? And sometimes that's what happens when you tap the glass, right? Don't tap the glass. Don't tap the glass. Do I give them the Pichu? I think I do. God, it's such a beautiful card. I love Pichu. Pichu is one of my favorite Pokemon. Do you guys know that? Pichu is one of my favorites. Don't tap the glass. Wait, you have 2 shiny Eevees? 2 shiny Eevees? Oh, I'm tapping the glass right now. Oh man, I'm about to tap the glass. Does this deck already exist in maybe the best? Any of the new EXs good, depending on if you can tap the glass. I gotta stop. I'm so sorry. I can't stop, guys. I keep tapping the glass. Oh, I didn't Gladion. I'm stupid. It's stronger than you. Ah, Akira! Left for a moment. Did he buy another Pichu? No. Does Reg Mythical mean that we won't have global challenges? Oh! That's a good thought. Maybe we won't have global challenges. And maybe we'll tap the glass. I need to stop. I need to stop. I need to stop. I need to stop. Don't you use silver? Yeah, please stop. Are you saying tapping the glass due to Dare Evan Hansen waving through a window? I didn't get. No, it's the freaking stupid AI leak of Tyler the Creator's Don't Tap the Glass. Why would Mythicals affect having global challenges? Because if online tournaments going to be Reg H, or are they going to be, you know, that? Are they gonna tap the glass? Or are they gonna... Him saying it a bunch makes me want to tap the glass like lowkey. When you're at a stimming competition and your opponent is me. I forgot to show the deck again. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, guys. I guess I'll have to end it all. Only I can't lose to this. Hold up. Guys, we're currently not tapping the glass. Can you guys please be courteous of all glass tappers? Why are you laughing, huh? It's Macargo! Bro, my bad. I broke the glass. If I want to, if I want to make this a YouTube video, this would be so awful because this is gonna hear me say don't tap the. Okay, chat. What is more likely, Gladion into Silvally or Professor's research? That's a stupid ass question. We're tapping the glass. GG's. Don't tap the glass. We're thanking Abbas for the sub. Thank you very much. You can 100% lose to this Macargo. Macargo is actually so good. Alright. YouTube content is over there. Thank you. I'll show you the deck. This is just Cena's version. I'm pretty sure it's just word for word, card for card. They're currently 6-1 in the Froggy X Tour. Potentially one of my opponents. You know, it's something that Cena doesn't do. You know what they don't do? They tap the glass. What is the point of Magby in this deck? Oh, I can tell you what the point of Magby is in this deck. I don't have Pichu. I don't have Pichu. That's literally all it is. Because I don't have... Wait, did the deck disappear? Did I screenshot the deck and it disappeared? Oh, I hate when it does that. Oh, it's gonna make me tap the glass. What's the point of Magby in this deck? Yeah, kind of onside. Macargo's insane, bro. He makes a video talking about how insane he is and playing it in casual mode. Yeah, that's exactly my thoughts on Macargo. That's the only... I'll make a Macargo video if I'm doing only viewer battles. Will you give us some VGC content sometime? Yeah, when Pokemon Champions comes out, I'm also going to be doing a lot of Pokemon Champions content. So I want to make sure my pocket content is solid, and then I'm going to be tapping the glass. Akira! Is Donphan a fake deck? Of course not. That's a real deck. I don't want to play the Pichu. Yeah, bro, where's the VG content? There's no VG content to make right now, is the issue. There's like nothing with VG right now that is like contentable. We're like, the game's been out for how long now, chat? How long have we been tapping the glass? Bagby is colorless Pichu? Pichu is they both... What? We just saying whatever. Favorite stream ever featuring the glass being tapped. Guys, you guys aren't supposed to tap the glass. I keep telling you guys this, but no one listens to me. Eugen, what are your thoughts on glass tapping?
I think it's funny because like you introduced this to me as this is Marcos's new vocal stem. I feel like frequently Marcos is like an early adopter to these most annoying vocal stems, right? Mm-hmm. And so you can point to him. You could be like, this is Marcos's fault, you know? Yeah. I think it attaches to your brain in a more insidious and deep and parasitic manner. Yeah. I think when Marcos does a vocal stem, he's doing it kind of to rage bait. I think when you vocal stim, it's like it feels like you're not even intending to do it. Like it just spills out of you, you know, even if you try to hold it in.
Yeah.
That's my thoughts.
That's real. That's some glass tapping stuff right there.
Yeah, I'm sure it was. So my favorite part in your vocal stim life cycle is when you start getting sick of it and then you start really trying to stop, but you can't.
You know what I feel like?
What?
Have you guys played Call of Duty Black Ops?
No.
So in Call of Duty Black Ops, right? There's a part where, and in the first one, you know, I think it's like Mason. He's strapped, and like he's like, oh, the numbers. What did it mean? But the numbers for me are don't tap the glass, don't tap the glass. I've never seen a glass tapper like him. Don't tap the glass. I shouldn't have done that. I could have waited one more turn. Because if they have another one, it's going to PMO me off. It's going to PMO me the fuck off. The piss off. Maybe we don't have tournaments in December. Do, 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 do. Don't tap the glass. Akira! Mason gets full rage baited by Hudson because Hudson keeps asking him about poison affecting Oricorio. Wait, I can't KO it. I can't tap the glass because I used Guzma. But I can force. This is the King's Gambit. I will deal 50. And then they can't beat me by Sabrina. They're gonna have to make a decision right here. Scars on a soldier's back is his greatest back. They kept the rank. GG's. See? I just King Gambited my opponent into taking the Oricorios, but for at what cost? For what cost? And it for the glass to be tapped. He's running water only, but with Pichu, yeah. Why didn't you play your second Silvally? In case I drew Gladion. In case I drew Gladion, I didn't want, if I played that second Silvally, the Gladion wouldn't be usable. We're 4-win streak. Wahoo! I got my next video for tomorrow. I really want to. I think the video is gonna be mostly about all the baby Pokemon. Because I want to talk about all of them and how they're all being used. And then, oh, we're tapping the glass. Alright, draw monster card. Do I want to use Gladion here because then I can Mars next turn? I'm on a Gladion, but mostly because, yeah, like I just wanted to tap the glass. This is the best way to tap it. Video title, don't tap the glass. Could you add this deck to the screen after? Sure. I think I was supposed to last round, and I did, but then it didn't save. All I can think of is that new Tyler album. That's what it is, yeah. I'm missing Cleffa, but the premium one is coming tonight. Oh, we have a premium Cleffa? Your next video is clearly going to be about tapping the glass. Yes! I'm getting red carded because I baited my opponent into believing. And sometimes believing is scarier. Sometimes believing is scarier, mate. Skip plap plap. Skip doom but put. in a good black. Skiat. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, I need to draw a card though that says Savali. Shit. Unfortunately, we tapped the glass. Don't tap the glass. This sucks. This sucks. I should have just won this turn. But unfortunately, even decks like this can brick. Even kings can cry. Do you run an electric energy for Pichu to work? Pichu doesn't need... You don't... These cards are colorless, so it doesn't matter. Does that make sense? These... Because they're colorless, it actually... doesn't really matter. He can't attack me here. He'd be dumb to attack here. Oh, we're doing it again! This is subtle foreshadowing. Subtle foreshadowing. We're tapping the glass. Woo! I'm gonna break the glass with my hand. Another merch idea. I don't think I can do that. That is actually probably copyrighted by Tyler the Creator. Or even glass can be tapped. I think that is a better one than don't. We cannot to tap the glass or not tap the glass. Tyler will sue me for all my worth, and that's not a lot. We're currently 5 on a 5 streak, which like makes sense. I was trying to use. This is probably. I think Oricorio is probably the best way to get out of. What are the bad matchups for this? Fighting probably. You know, guys, lately I've just been doing a lot of tapping. Bro is disappointed about being on a 5 streak. I can't. Savali and me, you know, we have beef. We have history. Oh, Arceus! Uh-oh, they're tapping the glass. I need to stop. I need to stop. Chat, I need to stop. I need to stop. You guys need to stop. You guys have to... We have to put an end to this. We have to put an end to this, chat. Alejandro, I want to stop. I want to stop. I want to stop. I want to stop so badly. And me. And me. I'm begging thee. Stop tapping. I can't stop tapping the glass. Pichu Arceus is mine. I'm the only one who has the right to play it. They're copywriting decks now. Akira! I'm so brain rotted, chat. I'm so brain rotted. We need to put an end to me. You guys need to end me. This is worse than the Italian brain rot. At least I was making up words with the Gabagino, Babagino, Cappuccino. But this new idea, shock collar that triggers whenever you say don't tap the glass. Well, I think this will end by tonight. Like, I think I would like the don't tap the glass will end after I end stream. But until that, it's fine. He's in the denial stage. You guys don't believe that I won't tap the glass after this? What mythicals are potentially playable? Arceus. Arceus is probably broken. Anything with a lot of stats is gonna be pretty messed up. Oh, it's 2 restricted Pokemon, including a mythical. Magiarna is pretty strong as well. Magiarna is pretty good. Bro, rage quit. Shining Finger! Maybe next time you'll tap the glass. We're currently 6-0, chat. Bro's a Steins Gate fan, that's real. The only mythical worth using is in VGC, definitely not Darkia Deox. I found the tier list of Series 13, and it doesn't even list Arceus. That's kind of insane. With Terra normal extreme speed is probably broken, right? Arceus has to be broken in my mind. I just know. Oh, was Arceus in the game? I guess is the question. Bro, why do I keep going first with this like abomination of a start? Abomination of Obama's nation. Why do I feel like tapping the glass? Psycho Mantis? Glass tapping? You're that ninja. Don't tap the glass. Don't tap the glass. Ah! I'm gonna report you if you keep saying that. It's actually taking over him. Top 10 Pokemon that tap the glass. Number 34. Should I Guzz here? Probably. Drop and give you 10. I shall. This is where I'll do my push-ups. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold up. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Los. Five push-ups. Just did 10 with you, twin. Shout out Adam on the YouTube side. You real for that? Did they heal my attack off? Are you aware of the Nuzlocke Invitational Point Crow is organizing? The VGC Pizza, I'm not aware of it at all. That's cool that exists. You know, I've just been thinking about tapping the glass. I need to stop, I need to be shot. It's like in Parks and Recs. Oof. They call me the what? A pooper of sorts. Can you not trade the new set? You've never been able to trade the new set. Yeesh. He's stimming while playing Ori. It's so over. True. I'm happy that this will be my last match, so I can like reset the glass. Guess to which deck the stream might end. Well, it's looking like it's this deck, you know. Cool. Naruhodo. Pray for the glass tappers. That's a real one. You know what they say. They used to call me the tapper. Yeah. Now I'm the plapper. Yeah. That didn't come out right. Yeah. I'ma end this right now. Death by firing squad incoming. I see my impending demise. I should have played a Pichu. I need to use these as a Sabrina blocker. Darktina settings and end to it. Oh, yeah, it's just GG's. I lose to Sabrina now. The only way I win is if it's Sabrina's in the bottom of their deck. So chat, if you want Sabrina to be in the bottom of their deck and for this glass to remain untouched, that's how you win this. I need Sabrina bottom one. Literally bottom one. Or I need them to, for some reason, not have Sabrina in their deck. These are the only ways that we can win this. I can also win if I put 2 giant capes on a Silvally, which is actually just false. That does not win this. Fun fact. As long as there's grass to be tapped. Grass? Don't touch the grass. Don't touch the grass. Don't touch the grass. Ooh. I'm gonna touch some grass. I cannot win anymore. I have recognized. Alright, people are asking for this deck. This deck that touches the grass. This is it. Don't watch me in complete silence, no! No! Not the glass, don't touch the glass. Ooh. Alright, I'm touching the glass now. And I'm sending you guys to another pocket streamer. You know, they be streaming pockets. The pockets, I'm gonna go touch some grass, exactly. I'll send you guys over to Illusion. Yeah, basically Magby is because I didn't have second Pichu. So I'm gonna send you guys over to Illusion. Tell them not to touch the glass. I want you, everybody who's going over to Lucian, don't tap the glass. That's what I want you to say. I got you. I'll even write it for you guys. Don't tap the glass. That's what we need for bro. That's what we need for bro. You're still in Ultra Bro? Yeah, because I played in 2 tournaments straight. And I haven't touched rank. So I'm still in Ultra Ball. Anyway, you're 2 points above me? Hell yeah. Don't touch the glass. You're going to Lucian, don't tap the glass. But yeah. Right now, my most important priority this month, going into August, is the World Championships. So I do not care about my rank. This is going to be the one time I really don't care about my rank. Which is going to be, like, interesting. I will still be playing in tournaments, right? That's why I'm playing in the Froggy X. I'm currently in day 2 of the Froggy X. When are you doing the stream with no trousers? Real question. Find out next time on Jody Ball Z. Anyway, I'm out. Don't tap the glass.